It's live! Don't say fuck or bugger, you fucking buggers. All right.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Cheers.
There we go. Boxing Day on it. You're not really on it.
No, I'm not really on it.
Having one and that's it.
Probably having one.
Me and Joe's drinking though. Well, I don't know how much Joe's drinking, but I am. I might not be on camera that much, but I'll be sat upstairs having a drink.
I really want a drink.
Well, do
Him
it.
playing music in here before
I know,
as
yeah.
well.
That was like,
I was like, oh, it's putting a vibe on me, man.
Yeah. Well, let's do it. There's not a lot stopping you apart from the fact that you had a kidney infection this week. That might be.
Well, we think it's a. Well, here's the thing. It's a suspected kidney infection. I don't know if you noticed, like those who did cheers and those who didn't. Yeah, I've just not been here.
And it's not been COVID, which many people. That was the rumour mill in the comments. Was he's got COVID? He's got COVID. It's not.
No, I did a test.
You did a test.
Didn't have the Rona.
No.
But did get absolutely wiped out, like shaking like a shitting dog and just in bed all day.
Good.
Not good.
It's not good. That.
And my kidneys are like I've been needing them. So I was like, do you know what?
Desperado it is.
I'm not having a day on the smash. On Boxing Day, what I'll do is I'll have a sociable one. But since I come down here and he was playing that music though.
It's like, there we go. And it's morning.
I've got all sorts to do tomorrow as well. I can't be minging.
You can.
Yeah, I probably can. Yeah, you're right.
Can we have some comments
everybody.
on here? Please, Mr. Cameron, get some comments on so we can have a chat with people. Big game today, isn't it? For as much as we're drinking and having a laugh.
At 11 a.m.
It's quite a big game today.
It's a massive, massive game, and it's such an intriguing game as well because if United manages to take over Leicester, we are second in the table with a game in hand.
We're full on 21
and
in 21.
if these lot, if the Scousers, I mean, they're probably not going to drop points against Daddy Dan in the comments. Is it though?
Fair play.
If it is, sound. And if it's not, what a weird comment.
Yeah.
I would say I don't expect Liverpool to drop points against West Brom, but it is something that you can see Big Sam doing.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see him just going. I've had a week with the lads
just
now.
one all in
I know what I'm doing now with these. I know who's going to stand there.
They'll concede because they're not good.
No.
But they'll score a scruffy set piece that he worked on for 7 hours yesterday.
Yeah. He's found someone that is just right. Just put it near his head. He can have the header.
Yeah. So I think Big Sam's more than capable of having them drop a point, and you can be right in the mixer there.
Look, we win, whether they drop points or not. If we win today,
I just want to be.
We are in.
I want to be within touching distance before we play them next month.
Yeah, that if we beat them, we are 2 points behind, or 1 point behind, or 1 point ahead. That's all you want to be. If we can get through, because it is a bit of a tough run there. We've got Leicester, then I think it's Wolves straight after that, and then we've got Aston Villa before we play them. It's not an easy run of fixtures.
At all, no.
Considering, Leicester and Wolves, they're the obvious ones. But
you come right through
that. Villa,
I tell you what.
But Villa are, I think if Villa win their games in hand, I think they're only 1 point behind us. I think it's mad how they are as well. So if we get through these fixtures and we're still within touching distance, we're well in the title. And definitely, if we win today, you can't not say we're in the title race.
No, if team in second. And here's the thing as well, when we talk about progress, you see how far off the top you are. At all those different stages. People forget Louis finished a lot closer to first, but a lot further away from first in terms of the ranking, just because of the way the seasons went, than Jose did. Everyone likes to talk about Jose coming second. He was 19 points off top. I think Lou was 6 off top. And Ollie at the moment, potentially a handful or less off top. And who knows? I mean, you can't consider United a title challenger unless we go to Anfield and we beat them. Is it Anfield? If we can just stay within touching distance before we get to them, and then we beat them, then we can get giddy.
Yeah.
Until that moment, just see how it goes, man.
Yeah,
let's not make it Facebook official cam. Let's just see where it takes us. See where it takes us.
See where it takes us. What have we got in the comments today? People saying delusion. It's not delusion. We've not said.
It's factual.
We've not said we're the best team in the league and all this kind of stuff. But
I think he's an Arsenal fan, by the way, if you want to talk about delusion.
Right, yeah, let's not talk about that then, shall we?
I can see a classic draw, says Izzy. Is that for the Liverpool game or is that for today? Give us your, how do you see it going down today? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, again, a draw today wouldn't be the worst result. I want to see us compete, though. I don't want it to be a boring 0-0 where we sit back. I want us to see us
a couple of them.
Trying to go out and win this game. But if at the end of the day, if we come away with a 1-1 draw today and look good, that's not a bad result today, and that's where people need to.
And
a little bit of perspective of this is
people
Leicester
need to
are
understand
quite a good team.
Leicester have replaced Arsenal in the top 6, and that's just pure facts.
Absolutely, and I mean, Arsenal haven't been
They
in
won
the
a
Champions
title in 4K for starters.
Yeah, and Arsenal haven't won the league in 20 years or whatever it is now. I think 16 years they've not won the league. They've not been in the Champions League for 5 years now, 4 or 5
Is it that long?
years.
No, they've finished top 4 before that.
They've not been in the Champions League since after the Leicester season. After Leicester won the league, that was the last time they were in the Champions
It's
League.
game over, lads. Not having that.
They're not like a top 4 challenger. They're not even
This
doing
is
it now and again.
Leicester's least recent form that we've got over here just on the screen. Obviously, a great performance against Tottenham.
They Mourinho, didn't they? They got him hit him on the break and stuff like that, and they picked apart them. The 2-0 loss to Everton kind of gave them a bit of. It looked like they could knock them back seriously. There, you kind of go, do you know what? They've had a good run, but they did the same thing at the start of last season where they looked like the closest to Liverpool and then just faded away completely. And everyone kind of saw the Everton game and went, they've now got Tottenham United. They could easily drop points in that.
Team news is out if you're wondering why is he dicking around on his phone. I'm trying to get the team news.
It is.
That's why.
I'll get it right here for us. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer makes 8 changes with only Eric Bailly, Bruno and Harry Maguire keeping their place. So we've got De Gea, we have Lindelof, Bailly, Maguire, Shaw, Fred. Is
that back three?
I don't know. I think maybe Lindelof plays at right back in my eyes there, unless and then. Midfield 2 of we've got Fred and McTominay. Then the 3 behind Martial are James, Fernandes, and Rashford. Like I've mentioned, Martial up top. It's a bit of a strange one. You saw in the week where you had Tuanzebe play at right back. It was almost a 3 at the back, but it wasn't kind of thing. You know, it was those 3 sitting. He did go forward the odd time, but he didn't. He wasn't like a wing back kind of thing. I think Lindelof maybe fits that kind of role today.
Well, positives and negatives. I didn't do an Oppo preview for this one, for this video. I did one on my own channel. A couple of things that we said you would like to see United do in this game, and a couple of things that you would expect to see United do in this game. Disappointed there's no Cavani, for starters.
I am and I'm not, because I know that he's on the bench, as you can see there. I kind of understand why he's not. He played 90 minutes in the week. He's only just come back from injury.
Yeah, but look at him.
And at the same time, I think Ollie's going to want to sit back a little. I've seen him. He's unbelievable. He's what we've wanted from a striker for a while. And if only he was 28, he'd be the main man. But
the pace in the back line was one of the main things that I was like, Jesus, Maguire and Lindelof terrifies me in this. Having Bay in the back line to run alongside Jamie Vardy.
I just saw the clip as well from the Leicester game. I
So
think it's Mourinho season. Where he flips Jamie Vardy over, and Vardy tries to do him in, doesn't he? And he just goes, everybody goes,
off.
No.
He's fully not roofed in, right?
He's great. I like him.
If
if you kids stay
too
fit,
much character.
He'd be quality.
What would you rather have? Would you rather have a league full of Eric Bailly's? I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Or Michael Owens? I mean, it's a no-brainer,
Bailly's
man.
all
No-brainer. He's loopy.
The other kind of shock in there, I think. Look, Luke Shaw. We know Mr. Stephen Howson's thoughts on Luke Shaw. I still think Tellers is a better footballer, absolutely. But I think I was expecting Luke Shaw to be back in this team.
What does he do better than him?
I don't know.
Apart from absolutely fuck up red
But Luke Shaw is there anyway. The big shock for me is Dan James getting a start again. Yeah. But he had a very good game against Leeds.
Very good.
Yeah.
He had a good game.
He did. He did exactly what you needed out of him, which is press the fuck out of them and look dangerous on the break, and he got his goal. That is to me, it was a very, very good game. Outshone by Scott McTominay, because obviously he was, not only did he score them 2 goals, was unbelievable the entire game.
Coming into a game against Leicester where you're going to have James Maddison pulling the strings, and you've probably got Ndidi, we've got their team actually, you're probably going to have Ndidi and Tielemans sitting behind him, probably again in a 4-2-3-1 that they'll probably roll with. It's a very strong midfield trio. And playing McTominay and Fred to deal with and sort of squeeze them, because if you give them time on the ball, they're going to hurt you. They are more than capable of doing that. I've got it here. So it is Ndidi, Tielemans and Maddison. As expected, Barnes on the left, Albrighton on the right, Vardy up front, Fofana, Evans, Castan and Justin make up the back four with Schmeichel in net. So again, we've mirrored their formation. Yeah. I think it's going to be a case of who gets the most room on the ball, whether that's Fernandes or whether that's Maddison, and then who can strike with their speed. And I would say United have got 3 speedsters.
Yeah. And we've got Bruno in there as well. I think that's the big one.
I think United's forward 4 has more quality. I think their midfield has more ball playing ability, although I think Fred and McTominay are a match for Ndidi and Tielemans.
Yeah.
In terms of defence, not much in
I'm
it,
not
really.
sure.
In the
I mean,
grand
this
scheme of
is
things.
this has been a strange thing that Ollie's done these last 2 games, where he's kind of sat back a bit with this. It's not a back 3, but it is a back 3. It's going to play in kind of a 4. Lindelof playing at right back. It's a bit of an odd system, but
Unless it is a back 3 and Dan James is going to feel like a wing back kind of role.
I think that might be where we kind of sit out of possession, kind of thing like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Lingard on the bench.
Jesse Lingardinho on the bench.
So we've got Pogba, Cavani, Mason, Greenwood, Jesse Lingardinho, Dean Henderson, Tellez, Matic, Donny, and Axel Tuanzebe. It's one of our best looking benches.
I mean, look at that. I mean, you make 3 subs there. You can bring on Pogba, Cavani, and Mason, and then you still not even bringing Donny van der Beek on.
Yeah.
That
and Tellez
is a lot better.
And obviously Jesse Lingard.
That is a lot better than we have been doing.
Look at state there is Danny Ward, Iheanacho. Remember when he was compared to Marcus Rashford? I mean, City fans. I know you've only just got used to world-class players in the last few years since you got cash. But imagine thinking that they were on the same level. Stop it, you dickheads. Perez, who could be a threat. Hamza Chowdhury, good player, actually. I think Hamza Chowdhury's a hell of a little player. Mendy, Prate, Christian Fuchs. Why is he not starting anymore?
Because he's old and slow. And James Justin is it James Justin? Yeah, I think he's a quality player. And that Castagna, I think he was brought in as a right back. I think he's a right-footed. I think he's meant to be a right back. He's playing on the left-hand side there, so that might be something we can kind of target there. I think they're kind of filling in. They got an injury in there, I think they've not really replaced Chilwell very well, have they? They've not really got the left back in there, but they've been playing good. Comment there. I'm not going to read that.
The same Bay at right back.
I don't think so. I think it'll be Lindelof. Lindelof. He's done it for
Benfica.
For Benfica.
I might have also done it for Sweden.
He's done it for Sweden. That's Leicester's unchanged lineup. That's the same thing that.
Well, Ollie says, I can tell you now, Eric is playing centre back. He did really well against Everton. No point putting him in a different position.
Yeah, there you go.
Hang on, but what you're saying there is Lindelof though. Out there, son. Off you go. Unless he is a back 3 and he's
I think Lindelof's got a little bit of pace about him and can go forward a little bit more. Like I said, no Wan-Bissaka looks like an injury there for him not to be. Because I think the speculation in midweek was he said he's injured, but it's kind of he's injured, but I can just kind of see him just resting him. But it looks like for him not to be back for this game, definitely an injury for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, which is a loss because as a defensive right back in a big game like this, you want a player like that. I think up against Harvey Barnes, I think he would have been able to deal with him. It's going to be a bit different with Victor Lindelof out there.
Interesting. He's got good delivery, Lindelof. He's got a decent cross on him. He's got a fantastic ball over the top. It will be interesting to see how he rock and rolls with that.
Yeah.
The other thing that you can get Leicester with as well is Rodgers uses zonal marking, which not many people are a fan of in the grand scheme of things.
No.
But he does use it. They are joint with Leeds for the most goals conceded from set pieces. So I did want to see Tellez and Cavani combine for this.
But again, we managed to get a set piece goal against Leeds without. Did Tellez play? No, Tellez didn't play. It was Luke.
He did play, didn't he? I think he did play.
No, was it Luke Shaw? I think it was Luke Shaw.
I thought Tellez played.
I can't remember. It was a week ago. I slept since then. But Cavani didn't play, and we still managed to threaten them in that sense. There, you've got players like Harry Maguire. You've now got Harry Maguire, Lindelof, and Bailly that can go in there as well.
Win fuck all in the air, is it? Let's be real.
He scored, though, didn't he? From the corner.
Let's be real, though.
He scored a goal from the corner.
He's hardly Vidic Airways, is he?
I know he's not Vidic. We're not expecting Vidic, but anyway, it's not a bad option to be in the box, is it?
And he takes in the building. He'll be on the Watchalong in a little bit.
Yeah. And McKola's here as well. And Joe
Smith. They're showing that as a 5-3-2 on Sky.
Yeah, they've gone with 3.
Or BT.
BT are showing 3 at the back.
So, like I said, Dan James and Luke Shaw as wing backs, with United playing a back 3. They're showing Leicester as a 3 as well.
Yeah, with Albrighton playing wing back and Castagna. I think...
I don't think it's that, lads. This would be very interesting if it is a double on back 3.
But again, both of those systems, I think both lean towards that. You've got James Justin, who can play centre-half, but will drift to being a full-back. Lindelof, I think,
could be a full-back,
could
be centre-half.
Dan James, in the same way at Albrighton as well. They're wingers, but they've got energy and will work back. So again, we have matched. I think we've matched them up.
What's he laughing at?
I'm not surprised to see. By the way, that graphic on Leicester's Twitter is ridiculous.
I know who did that. It's them geezers.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sound. But yeah, am I confident? I don't know.
So that picture, is it fucking on fire in here or something?
I don't know.
I think he needs to clean. He needs to clean the back of his lens off. You see that
Ronaldo's
picture that
never-
we've just posted?
On Twitter, Ronaldo's never cleaned his phone. Look at the state of that.
Stop it, son.
Anyway.
We've had Bruno Fernandes talking to BT Sport today. He said
That's
straight away when I
early.
arrived. Yeah. Straight away when I arrived, the confidence the coach showed me was impressive. We've put in brackets there, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because you don't know who fucking hell coaches United. I have one day of training, the second day I play against Wolves because he's trusted me. I remember that game. I remember just sitting there going, okay, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, and he played in almost the 6 in that game as well. He was dropping in and doing stuff, and then we went, he's too good for that. Got a bit further forward and scored 40 goals.
Well, he's on the ball going, oi, how about move, knobheads?
Yeah, so he's
And people are like, we can do that?
yeah,
Can we do that?
We can move, yeah.
We can do that. Oh, shit.
I like it. I look at Eric Bailly there. I want a bit of that today.
Not enough is made about that first touch on his knee, by the way.
You need
Sensational.
a shithouse like Eric Bailly up against a shithouse. Like
Character.
It's a
You
shithouse.
need character in football teams. Otherwise, they're just beige. And beige
especially-
teams win nothing.
Especially against players like Jamie Vardy. Because
Jamie Vardy's character.
Yeah, Jamie Vardy will be in Harry Maguire's here going, you slow, mate. I'm going to fucking rinse you all day today.
Oh yeah, he's gonna
All
say
day.
He's gonna talk about his mum. He's gonna
lot.
act like because they know each other. And for
Yeah.
those of you that haven't got proper mates, you know your mates can absolutely rinse you more than anybody else. This is how it's going down today. They're gonna be at each other.
Yeah, but then you've got Eric Bailly and Harry Maguire's going, you can say you want to me. Try and say it to him.
Yeah.
He's not going to take any of that shit.
For starters, he's not gonna understand you.
He's not going to sun you, and he's going to throw you through an advertising board if you do say that. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy to see Eric Bailly in the team. It's good to see him. I mean, we've done debates and stuff about who's better, Lindelof and Bailly, and who's the partner for Harry Maguire. Whether Bailly's better than all of them.
Bailly's problem is his injury proneness.
If he can
can't be
stay
relied
fit, we want Eric Bailly in the team as much as possible, and it's good to see him back, and hopefully he stays fit. And
on.
gets
Wasn't
games.
his debut in the Charity Shield as well
Yes, I believe so.
against
Against Leicester.
Leicester?
Against Leicester.
And I remember going, can I?
It's all right.
You know, it's
Yeah,
all right.
It just oh yeah.
Because I remember when we signed him, I was in the Trafford Centre when we signed him. I was like, nah, never heard of him. Who the fuck is he?
Yeah. But just injuries.
Are we cheering for Arsenal this weekend, though? Who are they playing?
Chelsea. It's funny either way what happens, because if Chelsea win again, it's not great. I might lose my 20 quid bet we can. But
Hang on, don't we have to lose and Chelsea win for that to happen?
yeah. But we've got a couple of games.
Is it
left
by
out.
New Year's Eve?
New Year's Day. New Year's Day. If United are above Chelsea, which we're about 6 points behind, but I was confident that United finished above Chelsea. So it'd be funny if Arsenal beat them, and it kind of confirmed things today. It would just be funny. But at the same time, if Arsenal lose again,
They're in a relegation battle if they lose again.
if they lose again today, he has to go.
And that's the only win in the league since
And they have to be getting
us.
Pulis or Kerbishley in at this point, don't they? We need to go. We need someone that's done this before.
He's
Let's
like,
just get us through this.
Neil Warnock, what's happening?
Yeah, that's because they've missed out on Allardyce, and that's it. So
Right, and Arsenal fans are like, Sam Allardyce, he's fucking well better than Arteta. Well better than Arteta.
no, but-
Actually, Sam Allardyce is one of the most underrated Premier League managers. Yeah. He's an absolute tactician.
he does exactly what he says on the tin. He says, we need to keep him up. All right, no worries, I'll sort that.
Not only that, he had, people think he's all long ball. You don't play long ball with JJ Okocha and Yuri Djorkaeff and Anelka. Anelka was sensational for Bolton.
Yeah.
Like, he had Bolton in the UEFA Cup. Where are Bolton now without him? Are they even League One?
And I mean, Everton sacked League Two.
They're in League Two.
Everton sacked him
hell.
because they wanted a better style of play, and no one expected them to go, we're going to get Ancelotti.
Well, that's
That was a good upgrade. You
Hands
kind
up,
of
that's an
go,
upgrade.
okay.
Hands
You
up,
kind
that's
of expected. They're 15th in League Two.
Right. Sam Allardyce had Bolton in the fucking European Cup competitions.
Go on, it's on you.
Peter Kelly's dropped in a super chat which says, if we lose today, can I dash a chair? I'd be really angry.
No, don't do it.
Imagine asking
worth it.
permission to
You
fucking
don't
smash
need
stuff.
to ask permission.
You absolute turbo fanny.
Yeah. Someone said, Steve, you're a legend, mate. I don't know who Steve is.
Michael Keogh says, if we don't win today, Ollie's going to be under more scrutiny for his team selection. Don't like it. Yeah, to be fair, he should have played Ruud van Nistelrooy and Rio Ferdinand, but leaving him on the bench was a bold call.
I think, look, the The back four, without Wan-Bissaka,
Because you left out Pogba.
you've left out Pogba. But in the big game so far, Fred McTominay, they've been bang on. They are his midfield. For as much as we...
I wouldn't mind seeing Haaland start today. I'll give you that.
Yeah, we'd like to see Howson start, but it's not going to happen.
And Upamecano at centre half instead of, we've written it out here as the 4-2-3-1, which it could be.
Yeah.
It could also be the back three.
Back three with Dan James as a wing back, but at the same time, look,
Very
he likes this system, the 4-2-3-1. He likes Fred McTominay saying, and I think they do a great job in big games. When you've got someone like Maddison who's going to drop in between the lines, they are bang on for doing that. Fred can mark someone out of a game. McTominay can do the same kind of role. Bruno's not going to get dropped. So saying that you're going to change anything.
Yeah, what you're not happy with? Donny van de Beek not playing. Well, you should be used to that already.
And then Dan James at right wing. That's the question mark, probably. That's the one big one you go, hang on a second. But at the same time, the job he did against Leeds, is he looking at the same kind of job today? Does he see that? Is he going to...
I'll tell you what, if we start like we did against Leeds, I'll be an happy bunny by
Leicester today? Is he going to go, do you know what, let's go toe-to-toe, let's press them, let's try and get an early goal against them? It wouldn't surprise me.
Because that's what happened against Leeds. We pressed them, they flapped. Like, I've seen some absolute rhubarb spoke about how United played, but United strangled Leeds.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, we did was it the pre-game show or the preview about that, and we were talking and was going, not sure about this. I think United are going to sit back against Leeds and do this. That's why we're annoyed that we've not got Donny van de Beek starting, someone to take the ball off the back four.
Well, we thought we were not going to play out the back. We didn't need to play out the back.
But we didn't do that. We went, okay, we've got the players that can do what Leeds do all the time and be better. And the one thing that they do, this man-to-man marking, you put Bruno Fernandes up against anyone, they're going to lose. If you isolate Bruno Fernandes, which is kind of what United did, everything went through him. Unbelievable. You had your Dan James pressing, Rashford pressing. It was spot on. And whether that's going to be a similar thing today, where we go, do you know what? We don't need to sit back. We don't need to hit them on the counter attack. Let's go at them and let's see what they can do. And it's not a case of we're going to have 90% possession, but if we go at them and worry Leicester, there's chances of nicking a goal that way, which I'm hoping we do early on. I don't want to go behind for 7 games of row away from home. 6 games in a row.
Look, we started very well with a rotated side, admittedly. Yeah. We started extremely well against Everton.
We should have been 3-0 up.
Yeah.
If
I thought, we're gonna get paid for this.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to pay for this after we didn't capitalise on those opportunities. But we made some changes. I don't think the changes necessarily needed to be made, but they did freshen it up when they came. Yeah. And obviously we went on and won a game.
Look at this today. How strong that squad was in midweek. Mm-hmm. He's made another 8 changes today, and that is, you swap out Dan James. You put Paul Pogba in there, play down, whatever. That is our strongest 11. At the start, it's one of our strongest 11s.
Yeah, all right.
And you kind of go, being able to do that, but being able to make 8 changes, being able to make 9 changes in this little run now, Leicester have had to play the same team twice now. Now, I know they've had the break because they've not had to play midweek, but they're playing back-to-back games with this team. Some of these lads have managed to have a break, have managed to do that. They're coming in fresh.
The thing is, when a team's got a midweek break, and all right, it was Christmas, so they might not have worked their hardest. But when you've got a midweek break like this, and by the way, I need to talk about that. Remind me in a minute about the mirror. When you've got a midweek break, United are spending them 2.5 days preparing for Everton.
Yeah.
Then the following day is a recovery day.
Yeah.
Leicester's spent 4 or 5 days working with United.
Yeah.
That's the difference. That's why when you see teams without European football, like when Leicester won the league, and you're like, how are they doing this? Because they've spent twice as long preparing for us than the other team have, and they're half as rested.
They are.
Half as tired.
The time you don't want this, if United were on... Look, if United had had a poor performance against Leeds and then been knocked out of the cup, then you kind of go, this is horrendous coming into this
Confidence.
game. But at this moment in time, we've beat Leeds, we've beat Everton.
We what?
Beat Leeds. We beat Everton. We're in the semi-finals of another...
I'd say we twatted Leeds.
Leeds. Played very well against Everton.
Yeah.
Then we're flying. So for as much as we've not got the rest, these lads have got the momentum, which is fantastic at the minute. And I think they'll be riding on that. I don't think you can't use the excuse of the rest because United are flying. You can use the excuse of why we're the 12:30 game today. That makes no sense to me. I mean, I know they have to do something for one of these games to be on TV.
It was about 7 this morning.
Why? Why do we need to be 12:30 on Boxing Day? Why am I having to drink at 11:30 in the morning?
The Mirror, anyway. So I saw a headline.
Go on.
Christmas is cancelled as Solskjaer brings players in on Christmas Day. Oh, Like every team.
Every single team in the country goes in on Christmas Day. Unless you've got Boxing Day off, which is a new thing because they've started messing about for TV and stuff. Every single team comes in Christmas Day. Even the ones that have on Boxing Day will have gone in at 10 o'clock, go and do some fitness work for an hour or so, come in at 10, go out at 12, done. Every single team will be in on Christmas Day. And so, I mean, who wrote that? Who gets a job and writes things like that?
Some of the stuff that you see, I mean, TalkSport is horrendous for it at the moment.
Paddock FC weren't on Christmas
Day. Paddock FC weren't in Christmas Day. And what? We're level 15, mate.
We've not got a game for a few weeks.
Yeah, and we're the fittest team in the league. We could probably have a month without training and still be all right. Fucking hell.
Reserves are fit as well. See? I'm not drinking Estrella in the morning. So.
But yeah, like every team's training. And TalkSport's anti-United agenda's hilarious. I think they've only just been going, Arteta's not doing great, is he? But Solskjaer has to win every game or he needs to be sacked. It's that that's where the pressure comes from.
Yeah.
Because that then seeds it into United fans.
Yeah.
They're like, well, yeah, he's under pressure. No, he's not. Shouldn't be. Second in the fucking league. Shouldn't be under pressure.
Yeah, and I think this is...
And then you got the knobheads. Even if he wins the league, I want him gone. What the fuck are you sniffing?
Honestly, I've seen tweets like that.
I have seen tweets like that. Even if he wins a league, and no one... But, right, you can fluke a European Cup, right? I've seen it. You can fluke an FA Cup. I've seen it.
Yep.
I've never seen anyone fluke a league. When Leicester won the league, they were the best team in the country.
They were. The fluke side of that is they were lucky where every other team was in every other team was all over the place.
But they were still the best team in the league.
Yeah, they were still the best team.
Consistency. It doesn't lie in the league.
No.
You can fluke cup competitions. Like Liverpool won about 3 games, I think, when they won it in 2005. They drew fucking hundreds of games. They put some great results in. Yeah. But a lot of it was like you can fluke your way to a semi and a final.
I mean, we've got a Chelsea fan behind the camera, so he's going to look at me here. But at the same time, when they won the Champions League, they were the worst Chelsea had been in the 10-year period. Yeah. And they had Roberto Martinez as manager, who was the worst manager they had in that 10-year period as well.
And he won 2 trophies.
Yeah. So this isn't
Di
Matteo, not Martinez. Again, the worst manager that they had.
Fucking foreigner. Gives a fuck.
Name Roberto.
Roberto.
Again, that was their worst, and they won that.
Yeah. You can fluke cup competitions.
Yeah.
You can't fluke a league. Leicester fully deserved it when they did it. Liverpool fully deserved it. City fully deserved it. Chelsea have always fully deserved it. United have always fully deserved it. You've never fluked it.
No.
The only fluky one you could say really was the one that United and City drew.
Yeah, but we just threw it away. People forget that.
But they were still, one of the top 2 teams in the country then.
Yeah, it was the 2 best teams that drew it. It was
unfortunate for us. But, like with Pochettino going, and I find this one funny as well, by the way.
Here we go.
Paris have acted like a big club. What, by appointing an ex-player? That's one fuck all.
The Pochettino to PSG one surprises me because
he's fucking garbage.
I'm not in the same boat as you. I can't say that Pochettino's a garbage coach. There's definitely, he's not garbage. I don't think he's as good as everyone thinks, and I put the tweet out the other day and said I think the biggest reason Pochettino was so successful at Southampton and then Spurs was Paul Mitchell. The signings he did in that built a fantastic team on a ridiculously small budget. When he left, they started spending 50, 60 million on players, and Dembele that didn't quite work out, didn't quite fit his system. Things started to go downhill a little bit. But the thing that Paris have is that PSG, the only thing you have to do is you have to win the Champions League because they're going to win the league. Something has to go ridiculously wrong.
The best win rate of any coach in French football history.
You're going to win the league. That's all that's going to happen. It doesn't matter what you do in the league because unless Monaco have a mad season or Lyon manage to pull out...
Like they did under Jardel.
Yeah. You're going to win the league because you have Neymar playing against some of the worst players in the...
How fucking funny is it? And you better believe I'm booking a bus if he doesn't win the league.
If he doesn't win the league, it's madness. But what they need is someone to push them over the line to win the Champions League.
Right, so last year they get to a final and didn't win it.
And
are they going to replace that? Get a guy in that got to a final and... he also didn't win it.
That's the thing. I still think Mourinho was the tap in there because I think that if Mourinho goes there, I think they win everything. I think his mentality. I think the other option, I think if you got Klopp in there, I think someone like that would do it, but I don't think he's going anywhere. But I don't see Pochettino. I think they'll play nice football. I think they'll do well. But at the same time,
He could scuff a Champions League there, though. Which absolutely, everyone's just going to go, he won the Champions League with them, they'd never won it.
But he's never done that before. He's never had a £1 billion budget before.
He's took over a team that literally got to a final.
I know.
This isn't like, he didn't do it with fucking Torquay.
No. Again, it's an odd one. I don't really get it. I don't get why. I mean, I get it, why he's gone there. I don't get why you sacked Tuchel, because...
I don't get why it's news for United fans.
No.
Because we clearly didn't want him. Clearly.
No, and this is the thing. I don't think United aren't going to change mind anytime soon. I'm happy about that. I think that we've kind of figured out this is the way we're going to get back. And whether Ollie's not the right man, gets to the end of this time and someone else comes in, they're going to be in a better position than any manager since Fergie you've walked into a team, because he's done things right. He's bought younger players. He's done the right thing. He's building a team that plays good football. That, like I said, if Pochettino came into United, I think they'd have done all right. I think they'll look good, because I think that we've started playing better football. We've got better footballers in, and I think Pochettino coaches players and they play good football. I'm not saying that. But what happened before is we went from Louis van Gaal, who had 90% possession, wanted that. That was the only thing he did. And we brought in Jose Mourinho that wants 20% and wins on the...
You can't flip-flop from one
that.
style to another totally different style.
No.
I'm not sure what the crack was with Tuchel. I know they're not currently top of the league. And I know they scraped through the group, ultimately by beating us. But, yeah.
Well, I saw as well...
74% win rate. Jesus Christ.
I saw a comment, I think he said something like, when you're Paris Saint-Germain manager, you're not just a football coach, you're also a politician. I think there might be something behind the scenes there that he's not too... I think that was the quote I seen. I think he said that last week in the press.
Where does he go next? Do you reckon Arsenal try and go in, or does he laugh at him?
I don't know. The Arsenal ones, like I said, I think they need someone to stabilise.
Honestly, Pulis, Warnock. That's the supermarket they need to be shopping in.
I think that honestly, for the rest of this season, because nothing's going to happen.
Joe Watkins, come on down.
They're not going to get to the top
four. Nigel Pearson, come on down.
They're not going to get top four football. They're not looking for the long-term future. They need someone so they actually don't get relegated.
Pardew, Warnock. Can't have Big Sam. You shit out there because Big Sam's never taken a team down. That's where you should have been shopping.
Should have got Big Sam.
Arsenal, you should have got Big Sam. He's well better than fucking Pep's Cone Man.
It's funny, isn't it?
He's a handsome little bastard, I'll give him that.
But he just puts cones out, and I'm not being funny. You needed a win the other night, and you put in your reserve keeper against Manchester City, who was already dropped clangers. Why? You don't need to rest your keeper.
It was bad goalkeeper, that, wasn't it?
It was. But why rest your keeper?
Could almost hear him go,
Why rest your keeper?
Keeper don't need a rest, do they?
No. I can understand them. They're in a relegation battle. They need to rest a few players so they're fit to face Chelsea this weekend. But you need a bit of confidence, and you don't rest your keeper against
Is he
City.
drinking Prosecco? You all know who I'm on about here, don't you? Is he drinking Prosecco?
Yeah, Mr. McKola brought Joe a gift. It's Prosecco. By the way, I've not seen I've not brought down my gift. Have you seen what Joe bought me?
Sensational.
A chocolate bar with Man United #1 fan, and it's the worst Photoshop work you've ever seen. I can't even call it Photoshop. I reckon you've done it in paint somehow.
Is the table if United win?
If United win. 2 points behind Liverpool. 2 points ahead of Leicester. With a game in hand on Leicester. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad.
With a game in hand on both.
Everton could equal us, even if they won today.
Who are they playing today?
Don't know, actually. Have a look.
I did
I
see
think they've got. I don't think it's a tough game, but against Premier League, so anything can happen. Everton are playing Sheffield United, so they're going to finish on 29 points at the end of today, aren't they? They are.
We could go as low as 4th today.
This is the thing: is the table is so mad at the minute.
It's tight like a tiger.
Yeah, tight like a tiger. Throw me with that one. You only need a bit of a run. You've seen what United have done, where we've been the informed team, gone from 7th, 8th, 9th to 2nd. You've seen what Chelsea have done, where they've lost 2 games and gone from 2nd to 6th. It's going to happen really quickly in this. And especially with United's little run of games.
Yeah.
We can have an okay run here. We could win a couple,
we
draw
could
a
also
couple.
be fully mid-table on New Year's Day like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But again, we could be fully mid-table and not be miles away at the same time.
And be like 2 wins away from top.
Yeah.
Especially if Liverpool drop points as well.
Which
and just don't get caught by someone else.
I think with Liverpool, the thing they had last year was an unbelievable team, and they could. I still think the lack without Van Dijk, with a couple of injuries, they're gonna drop points. They're not gonna lose games, but they're gonna play someone and just not beat them. Those 1-0s they got at the end of last season, they're gonna get more 0-0s this year, and I think that. So I don't think they're gonna run away with it. I don't think they're gonna be miles ahead at any point. So as long as United win the games they need to win. This would be fantastic today because I think it propels us into a title race.
Propels?
Propels.
No, it's not a title race till you beat. I don't think I'm going to allow anyone to call it a title race until we beat Liverpool. If we're within touching distance and we beat them at Anfield, then now you're going to believe us, all that sort of shit. We are in a title race.
Yeah.
Second half of the season, we're doing a title charge, as a great man once said.
The horrific Christmassness they've tried to do on that table is...
Arsenal manager says, has he actually said this? McLaren's put this in the comments saying, Arsenal manager Tate says the next week is to be crucial in ensuring his side is not dragged into an unexpected relegation battle.
It's not unexpected, mate. You're in it.
I think you're already in it, pal.
Yeah. Joe did a comment on the preview. He said he pulled up a Pirates of the Caribbean quote. He said, you better start believing in title races. You're in one. Same thing with Arsenal. You better start believing in relegation battles, lads. You're in one. That's it.
I would throw over to them lot, but we ain't got a producer here.
There's headphones, there's all sorts. They're framing up, they're all getting ready.
Oh, okay.
So
who will United be signing in Jan? Anyone likely?
Full back by the looks of it.
I don't know about that, you know.
Cam's just put on there the lack of strength of depth for United at right back now. Seeing Wan-Bissaka drop out because
Ethan fucking led Thiago Dalot.
Dalot's not here, so we can't class him.
He's in Milan.
He's in Milan.
To be fair, do you see what he put out?
What did he put out?
What did I say? Diago.
Diago.
It's my accent. He looks like he's living a life in Milan.
Of course he is. That's why you go to Milan. Milan aren't that good.
I know, but
they are now. They're starting to get there. Aren't they the only unbeaten team left in the top 5 leagues?
It's not bad. Where's Gattuso nowadays?
I don't know. Shouting at someone somewhere, isn't he?
I fucking love him.
He's great.
He's a personality.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's like a full-on
you keep saying
actual
personality. You've said that a lot. Is Eric Bailly Gattuso's of this world?
Character. It's character.
Nutters.
Gattuso was a fucking character, mate.
Nut jobs.
He went to Scotland and was like...
Can we read that
super chat? Let's have a look. Peter Kelly says, come the end of January, we'll be 5 clear with the game in hand. You're fucking drunk, my friend. And I love it. Fair play.
5 clear of the game.
Tight like a tiger. All vibes, no tactics.
All vibes, no tigers.
Been watching Paddock FC, son. No need for Sancho. I won't fucking go that far. He's at Napoli. That's Gattuso is.
Sancho,
fucking loved him as a player.
Sancho is going to be...
He was the closest thing to Roy Keane. Just like a little fucking pit bull.
Remember his argument with Joe Jordan? I like that one as well. When Spurs were there, that was good fun because he just didn't realise what he was arguing with there, Gattuso. It's like, I'd just argue with you. You're just an old coach on the sideline. And then Joe Jordan went, no, I'll kill you. He went, oh right, okay, that's that done.
Jordan was a hard man.
Yeah, nutter. You don't just argue.
Was he the one who didn't play with teeth? Like I think he had like no teeth in it.
Hey, did you see Gabriel Jesus with a gum shield in midweek? What's going on? That's broke. That's football's gone. Game's gone.
I didn't even wear a gum shield playing rugby.
Why wearing a gum shield playing football?
I never even wore a gum shield for MMA.
Unless he's had them redone. He must have had them redone.
I had to wear one for my fight because legally you've got to wear one, but I don't wear them. I started playing rugby. I'm too much of a gobshite. I'm telling you what I'm going to do to your mum afterwards. Like I can't do that with a gum shield in. Spit all over yourself.
No, you can't do that.
No,
you can't do that. It's madness, considering Joe Jordan used to play without any teeth in, and now there's people playing with gum shields in to protect their pearly whites.
Do you reckon Wan-Bissaka could be converted to a centre-back to partner Maguire? I think it's not the worst shout, to be honest.
I like the idea of him playing in a 3. I don't think he'll ever play in a 2 there.
He's not tall enough, is it?
He's not tall enough. He's not got that aerial presence to do that.
Dan says Joe Jordan would decimate Gattuso. Gattuso's a little man, but he'd fight him.
Imagine...
He'd fight him, though.
Like, do you know how now everyone thinks that we can just have a boxing match or an MMA match? That, if that had been the culture 10 years ago, that could have happened. They'd have just gone, right, lads, shall we just do it for charity? Get your gloves on. Why can we not do that? That should have been a thing.
Should have been a thing.
Joe Jordan, Gattuso having a fight.
He's got a reach advantage in Joe Jordan's favour, I think, because Gattuso's about 5'6".
But yeah, you're right. When he played for Milan, he was the perfect partner to Pirlo. Because Pirlo, you do all the stuff, just playing football.
Just going to run around biting people.
And then he's just going to go, not actually biting people, because that's what idiots do.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. What else we got in there?
Enigma says, Steve, ooh, you're hard. I think it's sarcasm.
Is that Cam's burner account?
Second half of the season, we're doing a title charge, says Don. Put Anchor on James, and then he can play right wing back. Watching from Wales, you're allowed. Hope everyone's safe. This is my favourite place to watch United. Appreciate that, Nathan. Thank you very much. Because we do try and make it like what the match going experience is like.
Talking utter wibble.
Have a bev, chat up an absolute load of macca with your mates, occasionally pay attention to the football.
Yeah.
And speaking of chatting a lot of macca with your mates, I almost think it's time to hand over to the chaps and chapesses.
I mean, you've got to appreciate what they've done here. They've done a great job in setting up the table. They made it look very crisp. They've spent all of £2.50 in order to do this, haven't they, I reckon?
Cash. Goes longer when it's cash, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
No VAT, no VAT.
Are we back at half-time? Ronaldo's back at half-time with you. You and Ronaldo at half-time. Having a look at some stats. Hopefully when we're 4-0 up.
Stats and things.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's like the Leeds game, because you come down and it's like, we're going to what happened there? Are you lot ready for us? I've got a thumbs up from Jesus.
Up. Yeah.
So let's sling it onto there. I'll see you at half-time. Alex will be back after the game. Cheers for tuning in. Do us a favour, while this transition plays, why don't you like the video? See you in a bit.
Head over to stretfordpaddock.bigcartel.com and check out the Paddock merch. And for a short time, you can get 20% off orders with 2 items or more using the code Paddock20. Go get on it. Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome back over here to the Christmas zone.
The
Tinsel, Prosecco, Andy Tate. What more do you want on Christmas?
What more do you want on Christmas?
What more do you want?
Win.
A Boxing Day game?
Yeah.
Perhaps? Well, that's coming up soon as well. And what I'm disappointed with in my colleague, my esteemed co-host, partner in crime, Stephen Howson, was he was literally saying, you know, we make it like a match day where you talk macca with your mates. And then he was segueing over here. And instead of saying, now over to Macca and his mates, which was the perfect segue.
Yeah, he didn't say it.
That's why, you know, we get PR piss take and he doesn't.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's those fine margins.
It is.
That hopefully,
but it's great to have him back, isn't it?
It is great to have him back.
The miserable bastard.
Yeah, he was off. He was off because you almost forget that it's possible to have an illness that isn't COVID these days. But
But he definitely had COVID.
Oh yeah, of course. But I mean, the test said he didn't. But,
The test said no, but you know.
Yeah, my body's telling me yes. I think on that occasion. Man United playing Leicester today. Then Andy, excited?
Yeah, big, extensive. Can't get my words out this morning.
Andy Tate, by the way, is hungover. I just went into the back to see what he was doing, and he was making a lemsip.
Yeah,
I'm not sure that helps with hangovers, but.
Wow, it helps me anyway. I had cold as well, but it's a big chance today to close the gap. And if we're going to second place, I mean, Boxing Day, over the years, Boxing Day has thrown up freakish results, so we could close the gap on Liverpool.
It wouldn't be that freakish if we beat Leicester, though, would it? United, I think, have only lost once in the last 24.
July, didn't we?
Something like that, yeah. And weirdly, Leicester's one of them teams where we tend to beat them most times we play them. Excuse me, the Estrella there. We tend to beat them most times we play them, and we also tend to beat them quite comfortably most times we play them. Like we've managed to generally sort of stifle Jamie Vardy when we've played him, and you know a lot of their
Eric Bailly usually hanging all over him.
Is it
hanging out the back of him?
I would say they are the best team in terms of how well we deal with that team.
Everton as well.
Everton, another one we do pretty well against, but we did get battered 4-0 against them 2 years ago. In recent years, yes, but generally no. I think we've got
I get what you're saying. Leicester City are one of those teams that, I mean, I think even in their league-winning season, they didn't beat us, if I remember correctly. I know Vardy equalled or broke Ruud van Nistelrooy's record in a game during that season, but
against United.
Yeah, but he didn't. They didn't beat us that season, I don't think. So
2 draws.
Yeah, even when they've been at their best, you know, they haven't. But I would still take a draw today. Bizarrely, like. They're a very good team. It's a 12:30 kickoff the day after Christmas. We played like 2 days ago. You know, it's not the most of ideal preparation for this game. And if you can go, if you said to me right now, you're I know that sounds weird, you'll draw this game.
Yeah.
I'd possibly take it. That's why I don't want there to be any overreactions if we don't win today, because it's a long season. We've got some fixtures coming up that, You know, if we can draw today, beat Villa, beat Wolves, go to Anfield, who knows what can happen? You know, it's a good shape, but like Andy alluded to, winning here today, it'd be amazing. And I've got a stat for you, Joe.
Go on then.
United have the most wins and the highest win rate of any Premier League side in Boxing Day games.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
We've won 21,
Although, do
and
you think
we've
it really
got a win
matters?
rate of
Is that an
81%.
omen?
Do you think it matters that like win rate percentage on a particular day? Because for me, the Boxing Day games are like, yes, I mean, it might be in the players' heads that they were just with their family yesterday and it's Christmas and that sort of thing. There may be distractions, but I don't think the fact that we've won 81% of Boxing Day games means we're more likely to win another Boxing Day game. I just think it's more coincidence than anything. The games against Leicester are more, not a concern, but more of interest to me that we always seem to beat Leicester. Because maybe it's just that our style seems to match up well against theirs, but we've played a few different styles down the league, down the years. Like Steve was saying before, under Van Gaal, you're playing against Leicester by trying to hold the ball and cross the ball in and win that way. Under Jose, you're trying to sit back a little bit more and counter-attack, and then now we try to almost sort of press and then quick counter-attacks when we get turnover. So I don't, it's more concerning that we always beat Leicester, which for me, stupidly enough, makes me think we're not going to beat them this time. I don't feel more confident.
Yeah.
I feel less confident.
Talking about Boxing Day games, though, for me, we normally get Newcastle at home, and it's normally like 4-3. Like,
that
I can remember one
that was a
under
cracker.
Fergie with Chicharito. Remember one recently, even
Sunderland.
I
I think it was a Sunderland over Christmas.
we're usually at Old Trafford on Boxing Day, though, and it's such a.
The place is rocking.
Like, I'm glad this game isn't at Old Trafford today, because I'd be sat here like, this is a tradition that we're missing out on.
Yeah.
Boxing Day tradition, going to the game with my dad, having a few drinks, turkey sandwiches on the way back, all that shit.
Wearing
like,
your new gear and that.
yeah, just and now we don't have that, and it's just a bit shit at all. I suppose it's great to leave this year behind us, and hopefully sooner rather than later in 2021
Bigger
we
and
will
better
have
things,
fans
as people say, all
back
that
in the
shit.
stadium. Like, we were just talking about potential pre-season tours and things like that, and it'd be so good to have those things back,
It would.
and be able to go somewhere.
It just doesn't seem possible, does it, at the minute? But anyway.
Yeah.
Today then, Andy, Adam said he'd take a draw. First of all, would you take a draw? And second of all, if not, what's your score prediction? Get your score predictions in the comments as well. Let us know what you think this game's going to be, how you think it's going to pan out. Are United going to dominate? Are we going to do what we did against Everton? Or is it going to be a more traditional United away performance in the league where we start slow, we go behind, we have to give it the old West Ham, the old Everton in the league, that kind of performance? So, what are you thinking today?
I think don't count your chickens, because you're saying we've got a good record against Leicester. Sooner or later, that record could go. You know what I mean? I remember we going down to the cup final with everybody in 2018, and we were going to smash Chelsea, and we got beat 1-0.
Yeah.
So I would take a draw today, but winning keeps building momentum and confidence. So clean sheets I must as well. So I'd take anything today.
Give me a score prediction.
1-1.
1-1. Yeah, I've got a feeling of a 2-2. If we can get the comments on the screen, that'd be good, because the internet isn't working for the tablet here. But yeah, get your comments in on the predictions as well.
I've got some comments here. I'll give you my prediction while we're at it as well. I am going for a 2-1 win to Manchester United. I do feel like we will get a win and continue our form. The reason I said I'll take a draw is because I would actually take a draw. And I'm aware this is a difficult game. I know their home form hasn't been great. They've been pretty much like us. Their away form's been good. Their home form's not been great. So it's an interesting one. The early fixture also doesn't help as well. Shift Titan, I nearly said that, all types are wrong, says would take a draw, but I'm thinking it will be a 1-2 United win. Very similar to what I said. Aditya Gorta, who's a member as well. So he's in the hat for the first prize, which will be awarded today in the 12 days of Paddock. He says 4-1 United. We've also got a super chat in from JT, Jay-Z's brother. So I hope JT is doing well. He says, checking in from Canada. Big up to you guys. I hope you and yours had a Merry Christmas. Waiting for Andy to go mad. Mac to drop the mic again when we beat Leicester 3-1 today. Come on, United.
We need it.
The reason I take these off, by the way, is because I know I'm going to...
One thing I would say is I was watching back one of the Watchalong goals on Twitter.
Can we get wireless
and
headphones?
You stand up and just throw them on the table from a standing position. And when they break, they're coming out of your pocket, mate.
You know, I'm...
Nearly hit me in the
I'd
head.
argue... If I'm not going to ask permission...
You'd have to ask permission. You just have to replace them, mate.
I just immediately do what I want to do, because when you're caught up in emotions, you don't think about what could go wrong or what will go wrong.
I feel like
He's got
you're
a point,
explaining why you've
When
cheated on me here. I just get caught up in the emotions.
I would just-
when I'm doing what I'm doing, I don't think about what could go wrong or who I'm going to
Just
hurt.
well hard.
Yeah, exactly. Just rock hard and I do what I want. Yeah, well, you got to think about these things because you're hurting people. And
Headphones
more
are gone.
importantly, headphones. Yours
Okay.
have gone.
Yeah.
Have they?
I'm Roberto
Only their
says,
friends have
I said before City, the running.
Sorry.
I'd take 8 to 12 points. We're on mark for that.
On Christmas.
Yeah. Joe, you have to accept it as collateral, says Mardragon.
Ain't no collaterals around here. Not since Modern Warfare 2 days, mate.
Someone has asked, what is Joe wearing today? So do you want to stand up?
I'm,
Give us a little
today
twirl.
I'm sporting a sort of corduroy orange shirt that my sister bought me for Christmas.
Nice.
I'm wearing a black t-shirt, black trousers, and
Can we see the bad boys, the loafers?
these orange suede
I heard
loafsters.
I heard your knee crack then.
Yeah, got bad knees. Too tall to have good knees.
So that is the crepe check with Joe.
Cheers. Clarks, get over it.
I don't think we've ever saw, what are they, Clarks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Clark suede, mate.
Jimmy Aldridge says 21 is coming.
It is. That's the truth of it. That's the truth of the matter.
And if you wanted more signs that 21 is coming, United have the most wins on Boxing Day, and we have 21.
Ooh. And it's 81%. And you
X-File.
think 81 points will win the league this year, don't you?
Yeah.
Atul Gautam says 3-1 United, Bruno with 2, Rashford with 1.
Yeah.
Paul Gray's watching from Sandals,
Oh, nice.
whilst Icebro is watching from Malaysia. What a
Wow.
contrast, eh?
That
Time's
is-
it over
Wonder
there.
if Malaysia have their own sandals or Butlins or Pontins.
Where is Sandals? There's a few, isn't there? All
Yeah,
over the place.
Yeah, yeah.
One
Like
that-
Sandals Resort. It's
Yeah.
like where Michael Scott goes.
In
isn't it?
Jamaica. That's Jamaica,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Sandals, Jamaica. Yeah.
When I go Barbados, we we pretend we're like guests at Sandals sometimes to go on the beach.
Flip flops.
Can we come on your private beach, please? Which is probably not even legal that they make it a private
Yeah,
beach.
yeah.
Everyone does that, don't they?
Can you do a giveaway for Joe's luscious locks?
Well, no, we can't, but we are doing a very special Christmas giveaway, which starts today, Andy.
It does.
It does,
indeed.
doesn't it?
It does.
I won't ask you for the details because we haven't told you them, but I'll tell you the details. So we are doing the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard about. It is a members-only giveaway, and we are giving away a different prize every single day for the 12 Days of Christmas. Now, obviously, that starts today, because weirdly enough, the 12 Days of Christmas start today. And today's gift is a Hope T-shirt in whichever size the lucky recipient is.
And colour.
You see it there, tiny one there, look. That's what we're giving away today, the first prize. We're going to be announcing who has won the first prize on the review today after the game. So make sure you stick around for that. And that means you've still got time to become a member. We're going to be doing the draw after the game between now and the review. So if you want to become a member, you want to join, you want to have a chance of winning this prize and the remaining 12 or 11 prizes after that, click the join button, click the comment, which will hopefully be pinned in the comments where you can join to become a member, and all the members are automatically entered to win every prize. We've got the T-shirt today. We'll have all sorts coming up. We've got copies of FIFA, copies of Football Manager, and all on the 6th of January, culminating in a Sony PlayStation 5. If you join today, you automatically are entered for all of them. 'Cause it's a
And
month's membership.
If you're a YouTube Premium member
Yes.
from a number of countries, I think the UK is definitely involved. Japan, India, Korea, South Korea, I think is involved as well. So there's a few places where if you're a YouTube Premium member, you get a free membership on a channel of your choice. Now, if you redeem your free membership on Stretford Paddock, that means you're entered for free. For free.
Job's a good one.
Job
Perfect.
is a good one. So get on it. We could be giving away
PlayStation 5.
one of them bad babies.
I'm more Xbox.
Look at this.
You say we could be giving it away. We are giving it away. It's not could. We will be giving a PlayStation.
I meant to say you could
yes.
win that.
You could be winning
Well, not that
a
one.
Sony PlayStation
Yeah,
5.
because you're just throwing it on the floor.
Well, what we'll do is, so obviously we've not bought the PS yet. So if you're in Australia and you win it, we can get you one from Australia. Like we know there's like PAL and things
Yeah.
like you know.
Yeah, so you can be from any country. It's not just open to British members, it's open to everyone. So join in if you want to become a member, if you want to join that. But yeah, we've got some super chats as well. JT says, checking in from Canada.
I definitely read that
You
one.
read that one? Okay. Well, put one up there.
You forgot the Jay-Z's brother gag?
No. Yeah, I did, yeah. Have you read that one?
No, you may read that.
Okay, great. Reece Robinson with the super chat. Would this title be the best in the history of our club? Homemade manager, playing a good style, breaking the drought. What do you guys think? I still think...
Homemade manager?
Well, he's a manager with more United ties than pretty much any other manager we've had.
It would.
I'd say more than any manager.
Yeah, it would rival the '93 title win.
Yeah.
Because it'll rival that on a level.
In the sense of as well, if we don't win it, the likelihood is Liverpool win it and level up with us.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes
20,
it even
20
more
titles.
important. Like, what I was disappointed at during my time, and it was probably down to Liverpool being shit more than anything. We never really had a title challenge with them.
No.
I know there was kind of little bit of a one, but it wasn't really one. It didn't go to the last minute with Rafa, innit?
Oh, yeah, and we won it at Wigan 08, 09.
Excuse me.
It never really felt like they were in it.
Nah.
Liverpool only lost 2 games that season, but they drew a lot as well.
Well, at Arsenal, the year they won it with
97.
losing no games.
98.
They drew like 12
Oh,
games.
sorry.
Something
The
ridiculous.
unbeaters.
Yeah, the unbeaters. Philip Jarrett says, I will be keen for not a loss tonight from Adelaide. I think he means I'll take anything but a loss. I agree, Philip. There's been loads of members joining. Again, click that button, click the join button. You can be an Academy member or a First Team member. Thank you to everyone who has joined. And yeah, we're going to be announcing the first gift, the first winner today, and we'll be announcing another winner every single day for the next 12 days. And of course, one of you will be winning a Sony PlayStation 5. PlayStation.
Driving home for
Merry Christmas, lads. Enjoy sharing the games with you. If we could scroll up so I could see who that was from.
I can't wait to
That most
see
recent
those
super chat there.
faces.
That's from Mardragon7. Cheers very much. You see on the channel a lot, Mardragon7. So
Someone's
thank you
after.
very much. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas at home. What do you think to the lineup, Adam? And you, Andy, as well. What do you think to this lineup? If we can get it on
So the
screen.
lineup is David De Gea in goal, Lindelof, which what looks like a right back, could potentially be 3 centre halves with Daniel James as a wing back. But we got Lindelof, Bailly, Maguire, Shaw, Daniel James, McTominay, Fred, Bruno, Martial, and Marcus Rashford. Happy with that team. Obviously, Ollie's either reacting to an injury to Aaron Wan-Bissaka and the fact we haven't got anyone available to play right back, although Brandon Williams and Timothy Fosu-Mensah and Axel Tuanzebe did well there, so not too sure, but maybe this is the way he wants to play. And he's using Daniel James in that position. You actually said earlier you think Daniel James will do well there, and I agree with you. His work rate, his energy, his enthusiasm, especially in that position, will come in handy. Luke Shaw, big game for him. Whenever we play a back three, you usually see him as part of the back three.
Yeah.
Now he's the left back. Obviously, we need. I thought he made a big difference the other day. It was a strange substitution when he came on, but I thought he actually made the difference, and you could understand why Ollie changed it, because to get a message to Alex Tellez, who's on the opposite side of the pitch, and say, continue doing this when he's a little bit fatigued. When he changed and brought Luke Shaw on, Luke Shaw made those runs, which really helped. So looking to see him continue doing that. And then those 5, McTominay, Fred, Bruno, Marshall, Rashford, is pretty much the way he likes to go in these games.
I think we could all guess that Fred and McTominay would play
but
this.
Pogba,
'cause he likes
Donny,
them.
Cavani on the bench. Say it again, but 21 is coming.
Yeah. We're speaking before about, well, you mentioned then about Dan James. I think Dan James, there is a chance he can't tackle in his defensive position and is so bad that it's just irrelevant. But I think in terms of his work rate, he's always very willing to get back and get forward. And I think he's better going forward than Wan-Bissaka is. But he's not particularly refined in terms of his finishing, in terms of that final pass or touch. I think he could make a good wing back. Do you think he could? Similar to sort of Victor Moses at Chelsea, where going forward he's a decent winger, but he's got a great work rate and he's willing to try to learn a bit more. Bearing in mind, there is still a chance that we see this game start and it's just Eric Bailly at right back or Victor Lindelof at right back, and we are playing 4 at the back. But that formation was suggested by MUTV. Do you think, though, that Dan James, he's got the right set of characteristics to maybe not be a great wing back now, but sort of learn that role and work into that role a little bit?
Yeah, I think he has. I mean, the one thing he's got on him is pace. He can run, and he can put in a cross now and again, and he's got a good right foot. We've seen it. So he's still young. You learn 21. He's 21, 22.
22, I think, yeah.
And you learn. I remember Andy Cole coming to Old Trafford. Andy Cole was an outright goal scorer. He learned and he became like a provider as well. So it's all to learn and pick up.
Yeah, I think he'd be a decent wing back. Do you, Adam? What's up with you?
I just squidged the ball.
Did you? One of yours?
Yeah, not yours.
Okay, thank God. Got scared there. We've got a super chat. Jeremy Vella, he says, have a beer on me, mates. Merry Christmas to you all and all your family. Thank you for all the great content you did throughout the difficult year. Come on, United. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Merry Christmas to you as well, and we will happily have a drink.
What was your main present?
Main present? Well, I got a couple. I got a nice top. I got an Xbox, which is sensational. And I got a bonsai tree, which is fantastic.
I bought loads of them for people.
How good cheapskate. Was yours a shit one or was it a good one?
No, it was in a white box.
Oh, no, I didn't get that one.
You got that one. You got exactly
No, I
the
got
same
one in like a blue ceramic pot.
Oh, mine's
I've always wanted a bonsai tree.
You got to grow it yourself.
Oh, no, it's not a fucking grow it yourself bonsai tree. It's a bonsai tree. And it'll
Yeah,
last forever.
where's the magic in that, you prick?
The tending to it. I don't know, the tiny little shears I got with it so I can make love to it through the medium of topiary. Anyway,
Topiary?
Topiary is the act of shaping and guiding shrubbery into whichever way your whims desire. Waltzing Matilda, a draw today and Liverpool can go 6 points clear. United need a win. Yeah, we don't want Liverpool to go 6 points clear, but you've got to take every game as it comes, and I think Leicester away wouldn't be the worst draw in the world, as you've both already said, but we can't let them pull ahead. Ross Murphy, Merry Christmas to Stretford Paddock. Keep up the good work. Merry Christmas, Ross.
Merry Christmas.
And if you're
Shout out,
wondering
Ross.
why we're all on the booze, except Andy, at what is about 12 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've been on it for a bit, that's what Boxing Day's for. And anyone in England will know that, and anyone who isn't from England, Boxing Day, basically, get pissed, pretend you didn't get shit gifts the day before, and enjoy yourself, isn't it?
Turkey
That's what-
sandwiches.
So you're
Yeah.
saying you got shit gifts?
No, I actually got really good gifts this year.
So
I didn't,
yeah,
I didn't
back-
get, I didn't get
backtracking
one
there,
dud. No, not one dud this year. How good's that? That's unusual, should I say?
Not even in the Secret Santa.
Oh yeah, I got a few crackers, me.
People saying, I want to see Joe's avocado tree. Now, for anyone who isn't a member, we did a members only video, which is something else you get as a member, by the way. We give you exclusive content every month, every week.
Unless,
We did-
obviously, the Bellends are just uploading the exclusive videos
to
everybody.
But we did a Christmas Secret Santa this year, which you can still check out if you become a member. There's a members playlist, which you can check out all the members' videos. And Steve had me, and he bought me an avocado tree. Now, at the end, it says, Joey's yet to comment. I didn't know about it because he ordered it. We did the Secret Santa on the 23rd of December. He ordered it on the 24th. So fat load of good that is. Still not even got that avocado
Did you
tree.
call him a fat load of good?
Yeah, fat load of bad.
I got a cracking present.
Ryan Hitchin, Merry
Go on,
Christmas,
right,
gents.
go on, Andy.
Let's hope Reds can get 3 points today.
I got Thor's hammer, keyring,
saw that.
Avengers.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
From Casey, and you've got Casey a great present as well, but if you want to know what that present is, you'll have to watch the video. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I hope the Reds can get 3 points today. You're talking about draws there, but someone did make a good point, Adam, that if we
Post
draw
goals has
today,
predicted us to win 3-1.
if we don't win today, Liverpool are pulling ahead, and they've only lost one game this season. I know they've drawn 4.
If we draw today, it's okay. Don't stress about that.
You think we're good?
Don't stress about it. They've got West Brom or someone.
Yeah, West Brom tomorrow.
They'll win.
Yep.
Which
they
is
always
cool.
do.
That's cool. But
Big
yeah,
Sam.
don't worry, man. It's on. It's on.
Thank you to all who are joining as members. And yeah, it's any level membership will automatically grant you entry into every single day of this giveaway. And not just this giveaway, we've got plenty more giveaways planned for the rest, well, the start and the rest of 2021 as well. So it doesn't stop after the PlayStation 5. We're going to be doing a lot more for our
I thought I
members. So
told
make
you
sure you
that
stick
we won't
about.
start.
Should we open this Prosecco
Prosecco
at kickoff?
I'm not drinking it, so it's just you that.
I can't drink a full botty of Prosecco by myself.
If I drink
you're your own
Prosecco,
lad.
I will be a hot mess.
Yeah, I'll be a hot mess.
Like the single mothers that love that shit, yeah, and just drink it all the time. They're made of different stuff. They
Yeah,
are.
different gravy.
Not surprising when
It's
they bring
Paul
up
Merson
kids.
But
as
to be
well.
fair, they've grown up like drinking like Lambrini and that.
Haven't we all? Did
I
you not
never
sit on a
drank-
park and
drank
drink White
Lambrini.
Lightning and Lambrini?
My
and
first ever
Lightning.
drink, we started off pretty big deal. Obviously, a lot of my friends are Indian, like so. A lot of Indian families would just have a stash of alcohol in their house. Obviously, if they drink, some families don't for religious reasons. And yeah, our first session was on a bottle of Chivas Regal. Like
You try and act
in
like-
year 7.
Like you're like
year
you-
7,
You grew
bro.
up in a.
But
in a
then
tough
what
area.
happened was-
you're drinking Chivas Regal for your.
But then
first
what
drink.
happened was we mashed up my mate's
First thing I
yard.
ever drank was them shots that come with a peel off top, and you get 20 for a quid from the pound shop.
Oh, that them women try and sell you in
yeah, they're
clubs.
like cherry sour shots. That's
And
why
they'll
I
just
got
be
pissed
flirting
off.
with you, and you'll be like, I know you want me
Yeah.
to buy all of these
I'm
shots.
also 15. That's the also part
How'd you
of it.
get in a nightclub at 15?
No, it wasn't a nightclub. It was from Pound Shop.
All right.
Or a Quick Fit or something. Not Quick Fit, Quick Save.
Quick Fit.
Don't buy the shots they sell at Quick Fit. United coming out. Leicester's team then Schmeichel, James Justin, Wesley Fofana, Johnny Evans, Mark Albrighton, Wilfred Ndidi, Yuri Tielemans, Timothy Castagna and others because the screen has gone off there. Jamie Vardy's playing. We'll get the rest of that
Jamie
team up in just a
Vardy is
second.
having a... Oh, please, not having a party
He's
today.
not having a party
Wanker.
today. Castagna. We've got
Their
Madison,
team is
Albrighton,
Schmeichel,
Barnes and Vardy.
Schmeichel, Justin, Fofana, Evans, Castagna,
Yeah.
and Ndidi, Tielemans, Albrighton, Madison, Barnes, Vardy.
Just quickly before we move on, United's bench today includes the likes of Tellez, Pogba, Van der Beek, Cavani, Greenwood. Really strong bench
Our
today,
bench
Andy.
is that, yeah.
Do you
Cavani,
think
Greenwood,
that,
Henderson, Lingard, Matic, Pogba, Tellez, Twanzebe, Van der Beek.
A lot of those players played in midweek. Do you think it's nice that United can now rest? We rested 9 players in midweek. We've changed 8 again today. A lot of those are the ones that played last week. Do you think it's nice that we've actually got a strong starting 11 and a strong starting bench for the first time in ages?
Oh, yeah, because let's say we played Leeds last week and we played McTominay and Fred and Dan James, and half that bench was there, and they played Wednesday, and it's the same again today. So it's squad rotation. Every player will get a game. Everybody will play a part. I know it's frustrating for some of them, but just bite your lip, bide your time, and you'll get your chance.
And how big is this game for Leicester, do you think, Adam? Because last year,
Equally.
they had such a frustrating year in that they were 3rd and 4th and 3rd and 4th and 3rd and 4th all season. And then at the last minute, dropped out of the top 4. This is a big game for them to prove not only are we going to do what we did last year, but we are actually going to get Champions League football today. Is there a chance that, like we've done against West Ham, against Everton in the league, against pretty much every team we've played away from home, we're going to get caught out by the fact that Leicester actually... This is a huge game for them as much as it is for us.
It's as big for them as it is for us. I think if you were going to look at Manchester United as teams that are playing or trying to play themselves into a potential challenge, I think Leicester fall into that category with Spurs, Everton,
Chelsea maybe?
and Chelsea. Yeah, sorry, that was the other one. So I do think it's as important for them, maybe more important for them because it's a home game than it is for us. But it's still important for Manchester United. The pressure is always going to be on Manchester United. We're going there. We've got their former player who's our £80 million captain in our defence. So from that example alone, it shows you that we should be beating these lot or looking to beat these lot. But like I said, it's a difficult game. They've got a lot of talent. Maddison started performing for them recently and added that to, and we're off, by the way.
Yeah, we're
kicked off. Added that to Vardy's goal scoring problems for teams. But let's see what we can do.
Yeah, it's a big
Can we have a
game.
little bit of volume on the telly so I can just hear just
a
murmur?
whisper of it.
Just a careless whisper.
I think you can play it through both. You can sort it through both, but we'll see if you can do it. Let me just try to connect to my phone here so I can have some internet and read the comments this way because that'll be much easier.
Yeah, Andy, what do you think of the back three? Do you like it?
It's squad rotation. It's the way you play against certain teams. We could be 4-4-2 one week and then 3-5 the next. So you go game by game.
It's quite nice.
Do you
that,
think
like
that
you
can
said, that we
affect-
can
sorry.
change. Sorry, we can change things, not just personnel but system as well. And I think largely, other than the Arsenal game at home, which we lost, the Istanbul game away, which was horrific and we lost. I even think the
We're on the attack.
PSG game at home
Go on.
was actually a success in Ollie's tactics. In that we made a lot of good chances, we just missed them. Generally speaking, when Ollie changes it, we do quite well.
Oh!
Fucking
Rashford
Rashford.
buried that.
Rashford's missed an open header from 4 yards out. Really, really, really bad header. Really bad. Great pass from Bruno. Oh, he's 6 yards out and he's headed over the bar. That's really
should
poor.
be hitting the target with that.
That's really poor, that. Oh, that's a huge
He's hit the
chance.
top of his head.
That's a huge chance.
What is he doing?
Oh, fucking hell. You've got to head it down. You've
Left
got to
side.
head it down and go from there. If you head it down and it hits the floor and goes over the bar, fair enough. You have to head it down.
You had it down. It's going in.
If you head it... Yeah, exactly. Head it down.
Ollie wasn't happy with that.
No, that's like fucking first rule of being a striker, that. You've got to be able to score open fucking headers like that.
But he's also, what I like about Rashford is he'll get that out of his head.
Yeah, I don't think it'll make him miss the next one.
Doesn't
like
score
we've seen
many headers,
sometimes.
though,
No,
does
he's-
But we have seen him score. actually,
can score headers, but
we have
that's as
seen him
easy as
score
a header
like
gets.
that, where he just heads it down into the ground.
Yeah.
And that's what he needed to do there and didn't, which was frustrating. That should have been a goal,
It
man.
should have been a goal. United doing well to make some chances and cut them open there. Dan James playing very high on this right-hand side, pressing
When
their,
we've got
their
the ball,
centre-backs. So we'll see the transition.
Played
yeah.
He's unlucky there. He's unlucky again. That's 2 fucking half tackles from United players. And Leicester have come through both of them and they're on the attack now. All Brighton on the right. Ball in the box. Bailly heading it over his own bar there for a
Jesus,
corner.
that's a great defensive.
That was unlucky there. 2 tackles, one from
Has
Dan
he given a
James.
free kick?
Sorry, it's a goal
shot?
kick, not a corner. I thought Bailly got on that. But Dan James with a half tackle, Fred with a half tackle, and they just bounced back to them twice. Yeah,
Bit open this first few minutes.
Bailly, I don't know if he's not switched on, he didn't move quick enough, but Vardy got in front of
To
him.
be
there.
fair, the refs usually give a free kick for that when the striker's foot's by someone there.
Sort of jumped through him. But yeah, we've got to wake up in a few minutes to see it again.
what
Shit
you
pass from
doing?
Marshall, plays it behind Lindelof.
Played
And it's
Fred.
a good tackle from
Played
Fred on the edge of
Fred.
the
Nice
box
one.
there. Yeah,
Played
United
Fred.
need to sharpen up a bit here because
Oh,
a
wake
fucking
it.
shit pass from Bailly there.
What are you
They've not
doing?
watered the grass or something. That really stuck in the grass, didn't it?
Maybe that's what they have done,
Maybe.
because I know United like to keep it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the home team always utilise what advantage you can have.
They leave it over wet it or just leave it completely dry in it,
Yeah.
which is what she said.
I've overwet it. I'll be honest with you.
You've made it overly wet.
You've never heard anyone say that, by the way. Unless you're talking about, like, a slip and slide or something. Or kids are smashing into the fence at the end. Right. Let's open the Prosecco that Adam brought. Wait, let's open it after this, because if Leicester score first, we don't want to be celebrating that, do we? Ball in the box, headed away by Eric Bailly there. Got a little Prosecco. Where'd you get this from, by the way? Because I know you didn't buy this.
Someone, I bought it.
That goes all over your pad.
Someone bought it. Right, let's see if I can pop this into.
It wasn't bought for me though. I did ask for it to be bought so that I could bring it for Joe.
About 4 seconds
Yeah,
late.
our producer-
Merry Christmas, everyone. Cheers.
Our
Anyone
producer
drinking?
has just
Merry
taken
Christmas
one
to
in the
anyone
eye.
having Christmas. And a cork in the eye for Cam. All he deserves. It was either that or a sack full of coal. And I think Casey will have
An
a bit of this.
orange.
But otherwise, this is
Alright.
basically all for me.
Go on, go on.
Rashford out to Bruno on the right. I just played it into someone.
He's playing frustrated now, isn't
Cheers.
he? Case, if you want some, help yourself.
Cheers. Here you go, Casey. Yeah. Grab that. Don't lick the top.
That's what she said.
The top of what?
I don't know.
Had a good Christmas, you.
I've never been with the girls. That's what you know, don't it?
Yeah, just, you know.
They feel like bags of sand.
You shy, aren't
Very
you?
40-year-old virgin fodder that. Right. Marshall Islands. He's an island by himself up front sometimes,
Martial
isn't he?
law. Remember
that's
that, Samo?
No. Well, that's good defending by Luke Shaw there. High pressing. Into Marshall in the middle.
Oh, shitty now.
That was a bit-
P-roller.
That was a bit of a naff
It
shot,
would have
wasn't
looked
it?
great if it went in. But it looked bad because it bounced all the way to the goalkeeper.
Like an underarm bowl at cricket, that, wasn't it? I'm going to be pissed in a bit. I'll be honest with you.
Who took a shot like that the other day where they just flicked it up and shot it and it nearly went in? It was like he had saw that and thought. let me try.
Cavani.
Was it?
Nah, it wasn't.
I don't know. Sounds like
Was it against
either a
us?
Bruno thing or a Pogba
No, it was
thing to do.
against us, I think.
Oh, was it?
Who did we play last?
Sheffield United.
Oh, yeah. Everton.
Finishing needs to be clinical today. That's Kagamusha. I really agree with that. In these big games, those first couple of chances can cost you a whole game. Now, we've missed the first big one. We saw against PSG, you miss chances, you lose. And I don't think Leicester is as good as PSG, but this game is almost as important for us as that was. We've missed the first big chance already. We can't afford to miss the next one.
Nah, but the thing with this Manchester United side is we create chances.
Yeah,
It's not just one chance and then we're fucked. We create chances.
yeah.
Chill your beans, man.
Exactly.
I haven't played 7
We
minutes
missed a lot
yet.
of chances against Everton as well, in fairness.
Yeah, we've dominated Everton.
Yeah, we did.
We slacked a bit and came back.
That was
so
one of my favourite performances this season, that Everton game.
yeah.
That one
on the
and,
back,
and PSG away.
Yeah.
Probably my two
and
favourite.
on the back of the Leeds
Yeah.
performance as well.
Which was a strange performance, as we said at the time, where United got loads of goals, made loads of chances, but could have conceded 5 or 6 easily. But against Everton, it was we made a lot of chances and didn't really concede any chances, which was the reason that I thought that was so good. Leicester on the ball, left-hand side now. Dan James looks like he is tracking back, whether it's a full-back position or...
His job's probably to follow Castagna for the whole game.
Great defending, great header.
You got time there, Rashford.
Is it Castagna who plays on his side?
I think so. Rashford trying to bring the ball out now. Knocked it past... Who's that there?
Poor that.
Yeah, just a bit of a sloppy, lazy decision, really, wasn't it? He just knocked it past him, even though Justin had 10 yards on him. And now Leicester have got it back. Lindelof getting sucked over to that right-hand side a little bit.
He's getting what?
Sucked over. It looks like it's Maguire on the left of a back three. But then again, in transition like this, when United have got the ball, it looks like Lindelof's playing right back.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh,
You muppet.
no. De Gea passed the ball to Maguire, who the pass just wasn't on. Maguire had 2 men on him, and De Gea still tried to pass it to him.
Maguire does that a lot. He gives
What's that? That's not Maguire's fault.
He
Come
done it to
on.
Henderson, bro.
Yeah, there's a
he
difference.
gives people the ball when they don't need to be giving it to them.
Nah.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you.
what a run by Marshall.
Go on, Martial.
It's it, lad.
Oh, should have pulled the trigger.
Maguire does that a lot, bro.
What, though?
Lazy short passes back to the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And then he's on his heels, so when the ball comes back to him, he's stiff as fuck.
Whoa, where's the offside?
Vardy's onside here. Put it wide.
Oh, that was
I
a
think he might have
chance,
been
that.
offside.
Flag gone up.
I don't know. He looked offside. Eric Bailly thought it was offside and then played on afterwards.
Let's have a look.
No, he's off.
It's off.
He's off.
Yeah, the flag stayed down.
I think that's why we're playing the 3, though, because
Yeah.
when Maguire goes, Bay's there to protect.
And there's something to look out for as well. Jamie Vardy, obviously, on the last man like that. That's his thing, isn't it? I mean, when De Gea gets the ball, it's a shit. You can't blame Maguire for that. Looking at the replay,
that was a shit
It's a
pass back.
shit touch from.
But how often
De Gea.
do you see him
And-
pass
yeah,
the
but
goalkeeper
yes,
under
because
pressure?
When you're
De
passing it
Gea-
around
Under
from the back,
pressure.
when you're passing it around at the back and you pass it to your goalkeeper,
Under
they're going to
pressure.
be under a bit of pressure.
So then don't pass to your goalkeeper
then
if he's under pressure.
So then you can't pass it around the back then. Goalkeepers have to be able to take the ball under pressure. And he wasn't under so much pressure that he couldn't get a pass away. He made a shit touch and a shit pass. I don't think you can blame the defender for that. If you want to play it out from the back, sometimes your goalkeeper's going to have to
yeah,
be
then
able...
play it out, don't play it back from the back.
No, come on.
Luke Sharp
You know
won.
that playing it out from the back means that the goalkeeper's going to have a
Lucky
few touches and that it might have to go past a man.
Exactly. So if you play football, you also know that a goalkeeper's first touch might not be immaculate. So then when you're playing it to him, when he's got a Jamie Vardy that's 3-4 yards away from him, maybe that's not the cleverest thing to do.
De Gea's got a back injury of some sort. He's holding his back.
Dean Henderson warming up. It's like he's holding his lat or his rib or his side.
Did he hit the post?
Maybe his back. I don't think so. He always hits the fucking post, doesn't he? I don't know. I just think I don't think you can. I don't think you can.
Well
blame
played,
Maguire for
McTominay.
that.
Did he slap that geezer in the face as well?
It looked
Because he looked like the guy
just left a bit
put
on
his
him.
head. That was shit,
It
man.
was.
Daniel James with another poor pass. So it's just everybody at the moment. I've seen Bruno with a short one, Marshall with a short one, Rashford with a short one, Danny James,
Dan
Fred,
James getting done there.
McTominay,
Well done.
Bailly,
Great tackle, McTominay. Great
Maguire, De
tackle.
Gea. It's just the whole team is just
Yeah.
Tominator.
Look a bit sloppy, don't they, so far?
early kickoffs. I
One
fucking
too many
Hungover.
mince pies. I mean, it's shit that we've had the early kickoff on Boxing Day, innit?
Oh, it's TV, innit? They don't give a shit about the
Especially we played at 8 o'clock on the 23rd and 12:30 on the 26th. That's shit,
The
innit?
same, the name says it all, Manchester United.
Yeah, that's what it is. They want every single United match to be on telly. And then the
It's
big
ain't a
games
bad
get
thing,
shared
but
out.
the kickoff
No, it's
time.
good for United fans to be able to watch it, but it's shit for the players.
You take the
And to be
rough,
honest, if there were fans in the ground, I suppose Leicester's a bit different because it's not too far from Manchester, but if it's a 12:30 kickoff at Southampton or something like it could have been, that's just shit, isn't it? Like 12:30 kickoff on Boxing
don't
Day.
give a shit. TV companies
Why
don't
have
give
you
a shit.
turned
No, no.
back? For fuck's sake!
Ladies and
Lindelof giving the
gentlemen,
ball
I'll
away.
give you Lindelof.
But it's not just this is that everybody in that defence does that.
I know.
Starts to turn back when they've got the ball. Where are you going?
MUFC is bad for your health. Should have a government health warning.
And then they turn back, and what
Telling
they do is
you.
they do this thing where they kind of make themselves half fall so they can try and get a free kick, but the ref doesn't give that free kick because it's not a foul. Play Bruno.
Well done, Bruno.
Win that. Oh, Marcus. Still can't believe he missed that header. For the
No,
world of me, I thought
that
I was
was
going to
a
see the
real
net ball.
like.
Yes,
good
Scotty.
tackle.
Big,
Great tackle. By
Yes,
McTominay.
Scotty.
Really good. Yeah, that header was like as good a headed chance as you'll ever get, wasn't it? 5 yards out, or literally 6 yards exactly. On
He
the
didn't
line.
have to move. He just had to go
Didn't have to move. Just jump up, head it down.
ball.
Goalie's got no
Unlucky
chance.
Maguire.
Hits it over.
What? Good. Doing Danny
James,
Boy.
That's a foul.
Play.
That's a foul.
That's a foul
That's
there.
a foul then.
given
That's a
offside
foul
instead.
then. If there's no advantage, it's a foul.
I think we've established it's a foul.
But it's not because they're not
No,
giving
he's
it.
given a free. He's given a.
He's offside, Miles.
You couldn't really see whether it was a foul or not because they paused it right on the contact and you couldn't see afterwards. They do look a bit lethargic, don't they, so far?
So did Leicester though. United look,
I don't know. Vardy didn't look lethargic when he was sneaking in front of Eric Bailly.
but then his
Tap
finish
that
went
chance.
wildly wide.
Yeah, true. Maybe he knew he was offside. I don't know. Look at that. Every player within about 15 yard square there.
That happens at goal
I
kicks.
know.
Megs.
McTominay getting megged.
Who megged him?
Fouled. Not sure. Someone on the floor now.
But I think Fred got it after, so the Megs don't count. Harvey Barnes.
He was a good player, actually. Came from the Championship, didn't he, Harvey Barnes? I think he's one of those where he gets a little bit disrespected because they didn't buy him from Porto or Leon or something. I think he's a good player. Yeah, a lot of people in the comments not particularly happy with Lindelof at right back. So far, it does look as though it's a back four with Lindelof at right back, which is apparently he's played there for Benfica before. So far, what are you making to Lindelof at right back, Andy?
It's not working. Proof's in the pudding, it's on the telly. So this is where you live and die by your decisions, isn't it? And team selections.
But I don't think it's.
Are you surprised
Look,
that
it's
we
the
haven't
first
seen
it's the
Twanzebe
first
or
15
Brandon Williams?
minutes. He's not played in that wide of a position in a while. It's going to take a while. We've also seen sloppiness from everybody. So is it down to position? Is it just down to general sloppiness? I'm not too sure. But if you actually look at it, him being there, now whether he should be that person or it should be Axel or be someone else, but Daniel James getting forward, pressing, is it Old Brighton or someone? Castagna, sorry. Pressing him back seems to be working.
Yeah.
So I think they're obviously doing it for a reason. I don't think it's as
More
bad.
Tommy, what you do? Ooh, you're lucky there.
You see, it's sloppiness that's getting us into trouble. None of this. McTominay there has gone to dilly-dally on the ball in midfield just outside our box.
Yeah.
Got closed down. Ball goes out for a Leicester throw. Again, he's not the only one guilty of it. It's everyone.
Barnes came to the academy but was on loan at West Brom in the Championship. I knew he was at West Brom because my mate's a big West Brom fan. I thought he was permanent there, but yeah, he's a good player. I think he's really good. But they're pressing very high there. You're talking about McTominay dilly-dallying a little bit. He also had like 3 men close on him really quickly, didn't he? So Leicester are really going for a press. And we're seeing a replay of that Rashford chance again. Oh, it's really poor, isn't it? He don't even have to jump. I mean, if he'd have jumped and got it down, but he doesn't jump, he just runs onto it and heads it over the bar. And a suggestive shot of Cavani on the bench there, seeming to say he would have scored that.
Yeah, it's the TV.
Cavani missed a few
TV companies,
chances
isn't
as
it?
well at the last game. So,
Sending a message.
Yeah.
you know. They're all lacking a little bit of sharpness at
Yeah.
the moment.
They don't look. They haven't started how they did against Everton, have they, or Leeds?
No, I mean
Obviously-
the front line, sorry.
Yeah, I think the whole team. I mean, they haven't lacked it this season like the way the front line have, but so far in this game, everyone looks a little bit sluggish. Bruno into
Has
Fred.
a really awkward chest
It
control.
was,
but
yeah. It almost
it's
looked like
like
he
he-
handled it, didn't it? He sort of crunched around it a bit.
I mean, if you look at it, they've had Christmas with the families in the morning, done a couple of hours training, and gone straight back home. Then it's straight back to get the hotel later on in the evening to be ready for today. So it's a bit rushed.
It is a bit rushed.
But if you're at the home side, it benefits you, doesn't it?
Yeah, and as Wayne Rooney said, shoveling down pasta at 9 a.m. as well, so that you.
Yeah, I
Ready
mean,
to play.
usually the Boxing Day fixtures, you're playing local.
Come on.
You're playing local sides.
Press
So
them wankers there, man.
Yeah. Good
Play
press
Bruno.
there,
remember in the
well
past we played Wigan, Bolton on Boxing Day. But
Usually get a nice, comfy home game. That would just be full of goals.
I mean, look at it this year. It's like some of the fixtures, like City, have got Newcastle. I mean, that's a hell of a travel for them as well.
Bit
So
shit, innit?
yeah, so fixtures have thrown up weird ones this year.
It's weird for us to have the last televised game of the last game week, though.
Yeah, it's
midweek, and then the
ridiculous.
first televised game of this week. I think it's a bit weird.
It's not weird. Well, it's just shit for the players, isn't it?
Because especially with there's no excuse for they wanted this game on TV because every game's on TV.
Yeah.
We're live in the next four matches.
But BT's time slot is 12:30, isn't it?
So they chose.
So
that,
that's
yeah.
why they didn't choose it. They had to put it at, I guess they would have to put it at 12:30, which is.
Would you rather be
we got
12:30 or
BT.
8 o'clock at night?
Oh, for this 8 o'clock at night. For the sake of me getting home and all that stuff, whatever. But for the sake of the players and our chances of winning the game, which is much more important than whether I get in bed at 1 o'clock in the morning or not. Of course, at 8 o'clock at night, give them another full day, another 8 hours, of rest. Definitely 8 o'clock at night, wouldn't you?
Yeah, like I say, TV companies.
But you've got to accept it now, innit? I think there has to be some sort of arrangement where they help the teams that are in Europe and all those kind of things.
But they don't.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. But I think they have to do that. But clubs and fans, well, fans maybe can, but clubs can't really complain about it because, that's what you get for sucking the devil's dick. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
you want the TV money,
exactly.
you want
If you're
all
a
those
fan,
things and all the fans
A
worldwide.
dedicated fan travels all the way from, say, Newcastle to London, and they're playing on a Monday night. That's commitment.
Yeah.
But the TV companies don't give a shit about the fans doing that.
A couple of comments here. One is saying that it's a different 11.
What happened there?
Bruno get booked?
Don't know.
Bruno had an altercation.
One saying it's a completely different 11.
Leicester's got a corner now.
As in, they shouldn't be that tired. It's a completely different 11. A couple other people saying, who cares about the players? They're millionaires. Well, I care whether they win matches or not. And I think
Players
they're
are
more likely
human
to win
beings
them.
as well.
I think they're more likely to win them
you
if
still
they're
get
rested.
fatigue.
And also, it's not just physical fatigue. Someone else said it's only like an 8-hour difference, which it is. But when you've, like you said,
Emotional.
you don't get to spend Christmas with your family. You go training. You come back. You're straight to the hotel. Corner for Leicester here. You're straight to the hotel. You're travelling either last night or this morning through either late at night or early in the morning to get to Leicester. Mentally, that's much more draining than have Christmas with your family. We'll see you at 12 p.m. on Thursday, on Boxing Day, and we'll drive down to Leicester then. Like, it's a completely different setup. And when there's fine margins that win football games, especially two teams that are of a similar quality, sometimes it's not being able to spend Christmas with your family and being in a hotel overnight that makes the difference. But yeah, I agree that we have a largely changed team, which is good management by Solskjaer. And I don't think that the time of the game is the only thing contributing to the fact United look sluggish.
Well,
Personally,
let's say it's professional athletes, isn't it? Imagine if over the previous years, the England cricket team going to play the Ashes on Boxing Day in Melbourne.
Yeah.
You're not seeing your family.
no, exactly. And it's a good point as well by Adam that, like, wait, what did you say? Something good. You said something good, and I was going to talk about it. Oh yeah, about the complaining about the fixtures. Sorry, because I saw the free kick there. The media and the telly and the news and people following it and people watching it and the money that they get from that is one of the reasons why the main reason footballers are paid so well. The main reason these people are multimillionaires rather than just people who have to open a pub when they're retired because they've got no money. So, you've got to do a little bit of that. Well, we didn't want to play at 12:30. Well, you've got to, because if you want 100 million quid a year as a football team for TV money, you have to play some shit fixtures. So there's definitely that side to it as well.
Usman says 8 changes from the Everton game. No excuses for the lethargy.
Yeah.
Our B team plays better. Again, I'd stress that it's 20 minutes into a game.
Yes.
Against a very good.
Very demanding, these United fans, aren't they?
Well, we all are, aren't we?
Yeah, of course we are.
I mean, if we were sat there at this game
Well,
right
Lukey
now,
boy.
we'd be complaining.
Yeah.
That was on for the back heel to
Rashford.
Bruno then. Oh, what a heavy touch, man. Come on.
Yeah. Come
In this game, I think we started the first 5-10 minutes, we looked a better team. Now
Yeah, we
Leicester
did.
have come back into it.
It's almost as though missing that chance from Rashford sort of like scared us a little bit or made us sort of think, we can't afford
Now you
to
put
miss
your
that.
mortgage on it, won't you?
Yeah, a little bit. It's one of those chances where he's got to get it on target. No excuses not to get it on target. Lindelof chipping it up and slipping over.
Everyone's slipping today. I think, did McTominay slip there in that area?
Throw into United.
Played
Press.
Daniel James. Pressed
Johnny
Johnny
Evans
Evans
there.
into giving a throw-in away.
Yep.
well inside and level with the 18-yard box.
Yeah.
There's Shoyunku
Yeah.
looking like
A cross between Lord
the
Farquaad
Prince,
and Eddington
from
Cavani.
Shrek.
Yeah. Throwing to United. Marshall in the corner. Back to Lindelof. Back to Dan
Go
James.
on, Danny boy.
Keep the ball. Well done. Well
Oh,
done. Bruno.
Rashford! Yes! Yes, it fucking
there.
yes!
Very well done that. Good
Yes!
finish. Very good finish. Slapped it in the bottom corner.
Little bit of luck.
Dan
there.
James
Andy
did
Dolan.
well.
Danny
Dan James,
Andy.
Dan James brought the ball out from the right wing, passed it to Bruno, who sort
Bruno
of
assist again.
Yeah, it was a weird pass
Does
to
that count?
Rashford. Just whipped it across, and Rashford had basically a plain shot at the goalkeeper.
So we had Martial pick the ball up for the throw-in, give
Yeah.
it straight back to the throw-in taker. He got the ball to Danny James. Danny James
The
pokes it
little
across
flick.
It's a
to
deflected
Bruno,
pass.
and Bruno kind of intercepts/tackles it through a gap. It was very clever by Bruno. And Marcus Rashford was there one-on-one. Didn't have
Played
any
by
time to
Dan.
think about it. Didn't have any time for his last miss to play over his mind.
Nah.
And he just finished it, opened up his body. 1-0 to Manchester United. 23 minutes on the clock. And what did I say? We're 20 minutes in.
Chill out. And it goes back to your point as well. One of the great things, and I would say one of the best
Did we
traits.
score on the 21st minute?
I think we might have done. One of the best traits I think Rashford has that you said about before is that he can miss a chance like that. He can miss what is about as easy a headed chance as you'll ever have, and it doesn't affect him the next time. I think his mentality is one of the strongest in the squad for stuff like that. You knew it when that chance came to him. You didn't think he's going to miss this.
I heard something about him, his personality on the radio, and he's mentioning it on 5 Live, I think, or Talk Sport, and he said if it galvanises him, he fires himself up.
Yeah.
If he's had a bad first half and that, it takes stock and he takes motivation from it, which is good.
Yeah.
Eric Bailly just did an overhead kick inside the 6-yard box, which is why I'm laughing.
What did you expect?
Oh, unlucky
Go on.
Marshall.
Yeah. Unlucky there.
So the ball's come down to Marshall, who's on the halfway line, and Daniel James is making a run to the left of him, and he's gone to play it first time, just through the gap.
Yeah.
He played it, but unfortunately with the wrong amount of power.
What are you
And I
doing?
think
What are
Andy
you doing?
Tate has just come in his pants.
Andy Tate with the Christmas present there.
Christmas come.
What the?
Clear
Christmas
it.
came in Andy's pants.
Santa's
Numpties.
coming.
Santa's coming in your mom's face.
No. No. How dare you? What happened to
Oh, go on.
Square that. Oh, he did!
Fin it! Oh!
That looked like he was going to
Falling to
Daniel
Dan
James.
James, did it?
Played Scott.
Go on,
foul.
Terminator.
Everyone's
He's
slipping.
slipping.
They
I know.
have super
Those
soap.
bloody blades.
Climb-proof paint on the grass.
Anti
Remember that when you're trying to sneak into five-a-side?
That was a good pass by who was that? Tony.
What, played it
Whipped
across?
to
Yeah.
Bruno.
Yeah, I think it was Marshall.
It's amazing how the camera angle, it's like, it looks, it's going to fall.
You know,
but-
like when you're in the ground and the keeper, like, or it'll get deflected and you'll think the deflection's going that way, but it's
Yeah.
coming this way.
Yeah.
towards you.
Yeah.
From a distance, the ball's frozen in time.
Come on.
Super chat from Aaron Drew. They are defo only playing early to tap into the Asian market. No point complaining. It's why there's so much money in the sport. I think
Got a
not
point.
necessarily that. I
Leicester-
think,
But then it's
Leicester
super
is all
early
about-
in the American market. But then we know that Leicester City are huge
yeah.
in Thailand and
think
Malaysia and areas like that.
The reason for the different timings of games is to satisfy a worldwide market, not necessarily America or
and to get
Asia
every
or-
game on TV.
Oh, no.
Shit values, innit?
Get away,
Yeah.
get away.
But the fact that there's like, let's say, Monday Night Football, 8 o'clock games on a Monday, it's so that there's a satisfaction for more games on telly and for all of fans across the world.
And
It's
the Premier
different
League wants
markets,
to
isn't it?
dominate. So if the Premier League can be spoken about through that whole week.
Mm-hmm.
So if you now think you've got a game Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, sometimes on Tuesday,
Yeah.
but you definitely Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then you might have a midweek one somewhere if
Yeah.
you're catching up with fixtures.
Certainly this season.
And then you've got, a Friday night football, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it's like 2
Yeah.
days of the week when there isn't a Premier League
and
game
when
on
you-
sometimes.
Yeah, and in 2020 as well, when you have to consider...
Go on, Daniel James is gone. He's gone.
Like-
Bruv, you should have seen he's gone.
In 2020, when you have to consider stuff like mentions and clicks and social media stuff like that, where they're talking about Sky want to see how many times they were mentioned over the weekend. Like you said, they're now mentioned Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. They can report back to advertisers. They can report back to this.
Easy,
saying,
Tom.
We'll get this many impressions, this many clicks, this many mentions, all that sort of shit as well. All plays into it.
Did you see that then? Lindelof picked up the ball and I just see Daddy James in the corner of the screen just spin off. He went, meh, and just went, yeah. And then Lindelof didn't even flut, like he didn't even blink.
With Lindelof, he likes to make them passes. So it's not like you can say, he never sees them.
Yeah,
Because he's been chucking them up to Rashford all season. So I wonder why he didn't play it.
Daddy James has started this game well.
Yeah. 4:30 West Coast in the USA. Yeah, this game is.
See, now I think Ronaldo's on our Twitter today, right?
Yes.
So Ronaldo's tweeted, follow us on Stretford Paddock, drop the O in Paddock. So Ronaldo's tweeted saying, Bruno is actually unstoppable and inevitable, even gets assists by accident. Now, I'd agree with all of that apart from the last bit. That was not by accident.
You don't think so?
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. It was like Herrera's to Marshall in the FA Cup semi-final.
He was aware.
When
he was
Herrera
aware
went
of
to play the
Rashford.
pass and then he couldn't get there, so he stabbed it through and Marshall got on it.
He was aware of Rashford, and that's why I stabbed that.
Yeah. So I'd argue that was not accidental. That was accidental in just giving the ball back to Leicester.
It's a tough ask today for
Lindelof
Lindelof to play right back, isn't it? That was Rashford.
Lovely play, lovely.
Give it back to Rashford. That should have went sooner.
Shame pass that.
Pressing Johnny Evans here. What can he do? Stabs it back to Schmeichel, who just kicks it up. Lindelof wins the header.
Pushed him in the back, though.
And it's a throw into Leicester in their own half. It's a tough ask for Victor Lindelof today to play right back out of nowhere, isn't it? He's never played right back for United before.
I don't understand why the
You have to
manager
give him a
does
little
it.
bit of leeway. Are you more surprised that we haven't seen Williams or Laird or Twanzebe or Fosu Mensah playing in that position?
Yeah.
More than,
I just
criticising
don't-
Lindelof.
I don't get managers. It's the replay of Rashford's goal. I don't understand why players are asked to play in positions they don't understand and they can't play in unless they've done it at a previous club.
Yeah. What are you laughing at?
We've had some good Twittering done today. Who's the...
Can you show it?
Ooh, little bit of the bubbly. You know that Y2J video?
Yes. Is that us?
And then
This.
it's got you popping the Prosecco.
Good. Christmas, innit? Only comes once a year or something. I don't know.
Y2 Joe.
Yeah.
How about that?
Why do you think we're playing Lindelof?
Y2 Joe?
Y2 Joe, not bad. Why do you think we're playing Lindelof and not Twanzebe, Fosu Mensah, Williams?
Twanzebe has just come back.
Oh,
well, not just
what?
come back, but he's not played much football.
Yeah.
So that could be one of the reasons.
Is it
Maybe at
copyrighted?
half time?
No, we'll leave it. Lindelof, Twanzebe's just come back. Williams.
Well, he's not just come back, so that's factually incorrect. But he's being reintroduced to the team, so maybe his
And he
fitness
did play
isn't quite there.
midweek.
He played midweek. He played very well. Or maybe Ollie saw something in midweek and thought Lindelof would deal with that better, or
Yeah.
Leicester City. Because we've got to think about Leicester City. What is Daniel James against here? He's against Castagna. So they're trying to stop their fullbacks from getting forward. Now, if Victor Lindelof just needs to deal with Barnes, I think he can do that. And if he's not being required to go forward, then he's just defending from a wider area than he usually would anyway.
Yeah.
It's when you've got the overlaps, people coming round and all those kind of things that it can come as a problem if you don't play there every single week.
And a big problem that we have seen with Wan-Bissaka this season is his ability to deal with crosses to the back post. And we haven't really had a chance to see Lindelof in that situation as yet. But presumably, Lindelof is better at defending that than Wan-Bissaka.
Bruno,
man.
what are you doing? Great. No way. Nice one, Bruno.
Harvey
There's no
Barnes,
need
1-1.
to play that ball. There was no need to be stupid. And it's cost us now 1-1. Fucking stupid.
Maguire almost fell over, passed it out to Bruno.
He dislocated his hip.
Yeah.
And then, why is Bruno going for a Megs 20 yards out? Sorry. If that's Pogba, you're all fucking fuming at the moment. Why is he doing this, bro?
I mean, I'm fuming.
Like, why are you doing that, man? A
It's
lazy
no-
Megs is gone for, and we've fucking been broke on. It's
Too
lazy,
many
man.
people sitting
But
off
also,
Harvey Barnes there.
forget Maguire. Forget who was sloppy then. We have been sloppy from the start of this game. Everybody. Oh, did it hit Bailly?
Oh, De Gea's close to that as well.
Did it hit Bailly though?
I don't think it does get a deflection off by De Gea.
It did
Doesn't
touch
do
it,
much
De
wrong.
Gea.
He got half a touch on it. Good finish. Harvey
Preventable.
Barnes. McTominay didn't really press him.
Preventable.
Lindelof didn't really press him. Very, very preventable. Bruno with a fucking stupid decision to try and nutmeg someone on the edge of his own box, which is just ridiculous. And the camera's on Harry Maguire like he did something wrong there.
Well, he did
Well, he didn't.
in the build-up.
What, he passed it to Bruno? You can't blame
It was
Maguire for
all
that,
sl-
Adam.
No, I'm
No,
not
you
blaming
can't.
him
You
for the
can't
goal.
blame him for that.
But I'm telling you why the camera is on him, because he
Well,
fucked up in the
Yeah,
build-up
but
to the goal.
If the camera, that camera that they put on, which is the sort of suggestive you made a mistake camera, that
That should have been on Bruno.
That should have been on Bruno.
Yeah,
Let's
I
be
agree,
honest
I
here.
agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Harvey Barnes, who I was saying before, good player. Fucking cost us there, isn't it? This is shit now. We're pressing again, Leicester.
That's sloppy, man.
Yeah, really sloppy.
Come on, Bruno, man. You're better than that.
This is what individual mistakes
Yeah.
costing us goals.
Shit as well, in it. One mistake.
Well, it's not one mistake. Marcus
mistakes.
Rashford missed a sitter.
One
As well.
defensive mistakes like that. One defensive mistake like that has cost
And we've
us
had a
goal.
few we've had a few mistakes as well. Like, we can look at, obviously I'm complaining about Bruno's failed nutmeg there. But the short passing in the back, De Gea fucking up, Maguire fucking up, Lindelof fucking up.
Yeah, there's been a few mistakes, but I mean that in that instance it was a quick mistake that ended up with a goal to them. It was a corner now, headed away by Rashford.
Rashford played short.
Half
high
ball
foot.
played.
Oh, high foot. That's why he didn't hit it.
I'm trying to find a super chat on here. There's a super chat I've not been able to find at the moment.
Look at it, both goals assisted by Bruno.
Yeah. If that's how you want to look at it. I think that one was even more accidental than the first one, to be honest. You know, I can still get back into this. Well, I say back into it. We are well in it, aren't we?
Of course, we're well in it, but it's a slow pace. This is like the City game, innit? So
Yeah. Thank you to everyone who's joined as a member since we started our giveaway as well. I had 40 new members today. We'll
done.
talk a little bit more about that as well as the Watchalong goes on. But if you want to have a chance of winning that first shirt that we're giving away today, which is our first gift of the 12 days of Paddock, make sure you become a member. And also, like the video. We've got 4,000 watching. Let's see if we can get 2,000 likes on the video. Obviously, slightly annoying United have fucking conceded, but, you know, still plenty of time left in the game. Stressful though, isn't it? See, this is a situation we haven't been in much. Generally speaking, we're either losing or winning. Or, you know, it's very rare that we score
haven't
first
drawn a game in the league
and
this
then
season.
come back and then the other team comes back on us. So it'll be very interesting to see how we react
it's an
to this.
experience, isn't it?
It is.
Because the last few days we've dominated we've dominated games.
Yeah.
When previously we've gone shit, then come back into it and won the
Yeah.
game.
We've either dominated from the start and won or started badly and won. It's very rare that we start well or get the first goal and then concede.
Come on.
Luke Shaw pressing well there,
Played
wins the
Shaw.
ball into
Played
Rashford.
Rashford.
Go on, lad, go past him.
Go on,
man there.
Marcus. Skin him now.
Pereira's not playing for them.
Help
is he? He
him,
always seems
help
to be
him.
injured.
Give it Bruno.
Luke Shaw back to Maguire.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Cross to Eric Bailly. And Lindelof, it must be fucking mad for him playing right back.
He's not really gone past the halfway line, if you've noticed.
No.
I know he's beyond the halfway line now, but that's as
Yeah.
far as he really is going.
Yeah, he's not trying to attack, is he? Much at all. I think that's probably a counter-attack
That's a dirty
prevention.
challenge, that
Yeah, he
one.
jumped into that, didn't he? Albrighton. I think it was Albrighton, or was it Madison? Foul against Leicester. Free kick United. Yeah, Albrighton there. Bit of a jump into this, or is this a different one? It's the one before.
It's the second one. The one before was a bit naughty.
Yeah.
Who's taking it?
No one stood there at the minute.
I
Oh,
can
it's Luke
still,
Shaw.
I
Luke
can still
Shaw.
taste the beer from last night.
Can you?
Um,
How many beers did you have? To the nearest one.
About 7. Vodka and Coke and all that. As Jack D's, Archie's.
Archers?
Yes.
I haven't had an Archers in about 15 years.
Peach Schnapps.
Luke Shaw, free kick. Great cross. Rashford again.
That was Bruno, but
Another
if Bruno
free
left that,
header.
Maguire was in.
Fucking hell, another good header. Great cross by Luke Shaw.
Maguire
Fucking
was
Bruno. I thought it was Rashford. It's
Was
Bruno.
Maguire in?
He just tries to guide it. Hits the.
Maguire went in.
He goes like hits the side of his head at the back.
It looked like Maguire
Another
was
good-headed
coming onto
chance
it, but
there.
Maguire had a defender.
Slightly more tricky than the Rashford one, but still.
Sorry for
should have done
yawning.
better.
I'm still only had 3 hours sleep.
Good lad.
Press that.
You can press Johnny Evans twice already. He's given the ball. He's always kicked the ball out for a throw into United. Johnny Evans. Harvey Barnes wins a free kick on Lindelof there.
I was singing Phil Collins songs yesterday while drinking.
That's how you know it's bad.
What?
Phil Collins or
Phil
Genesis?
Collins.
What do you
Genesis, both of them. I love Phil Collins.
Do you?
Genesis. Oh yeah, I'm an 80s kid, aren't I? All the 80s tunes, man. Best decade ever.
Best decade ever.
Followed by the
I was
90s.
born.
Well, in the 80s. Can't have been that good. Best decade ever, probably
The 90s.
1990s.
Yeah.
Oh, 1590s are pretty sick and all. Some great tapestries.
Man,
mate.
did you live through it, Jesus?
I didn't live through it, and Jesus didn't live through it either. So even if I was Jesus, I still wouldn't
You
have
was
seen it.
reincarnated in the 15th century.
Yeah, I was, yeah. Shakespeare.
The Black Plague.
Oh, man.
Well,
Hey.
what can we do? Right. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It's the internet this time. There's about fucking 30 different things that can go wrong here. One is the internet. One is the sound. One is the cameras. One is the cables. And it was the internet today. The other one is the streaming PC, which seems to be fine so far, but stick around and wait for that to fucking crash. It's a free kick to Leicester. Maddison standing over it. Internet problems.
And United as
We
well.
only pay fucking 200 quid a month for it. You'd think it'd be all right, wouldn't you? Maddison, good
Wait.
chip in there. Vardy wins it, but not to anyone. McTominay half clears it. Dan James gets a bit extra on it, and we're counter-attacking here with Dan James. Can he find a pass? He
Great
can.
pass.
That's a brilliant pass to
Great
Marshall.
pass.
Bruno going through the middle.
Last pass
Marshall
every
can't get it
fucking
past his
time.
man there. Fucking hell. Great from Dan James there. Really well to find
Well
Marshall
done, well
there.
done. You're paying £200 a month for your internet, and this
Something
is why
ridiculous.
they're fucking this up just to get more money out of you.
Probably. Yeah, we're going to have to charge a bit extra if you want actual bandwidth. Anyway.
Demand a refund or a discount at least.
Few of them passes now where they've just been behind the man or they've not gone through properly. That final pass, it's not quite right yet. United have made good chances so far in this game. We should have had more than one
Play it,
goal.
Scott.
Well done, McTominay.
Then a
And then
second
Dan James.
ball, man.
Oh,
That's gone out.
see, everyone's like
Yeah.
falling this
Floppy
way
and
and that way.
sloppy and
Can't keep
shite.
control with the blades
They've
and
watered this
studs.
pitch crazily, and it's fucking everyone.
They've watered it with cooking oil. Proper slippy pitch. Everyone is passing it about.
Slippery when
I'd go
wet.
riding Cavani on
Yeah.
for Marshall or Rashford.
It's a bit early, isn't it?
The time's out by about 10 seconds. Kev.
Played
Right.
better. Who was
Use
that?
it. Come on.
Now get in. Fucking. Oh Jesus Christ!
Slow pace, this, innit?
And you've brought it back, and you've let them get back.
Shite.
Played. Good turn.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
There we go. The time's up to date with what we're seeing, which will be slightly lagging compared to what you're seeing, just because we're streaming and stuff like that. But what we are reacting to the correct time now, at least. Big Christmas, was it, Andy?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
What
yeah.
did you have for your Christmas dinner? Do you have
Gammon?
any weird stuff? Some people have like cauliflower cheese and that, don't they?
No, I'm not that posh.
Cauliflower cheese.
Yeah, for southerners, that.
Is it?
I'm a northern lad.
What did you have then? Yorkshire puds?
Yorkshire puds, gammon, steak, stuffing, pig in blankets,
Do you have
mashed potato.
I was going to say, do you have mash or roast or both?
Both.
You gotta have both.
We didn't
Both.
have mash. We just had roast.
And a fruit strudel with
So
custard.
you can say a fruit shoot. And a fruit shoot on orange and blackcurrant. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
I like a fruit shoot, actually.
And I got a DeLorean Back to the Future model car.
I saw that on your Instagram.
Fucking love it.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do with it? Just drive about in it, but from above?
Oh, well, what I'm going,
Do
I
you
don't
play with
need
them, or
roads.
do you have them to look at like an ornament, or do you actually play with it?
I do not play with model figures. I'm an 80s kid. It's retro.
Yeah.
I'm Transformers, Star Wars, Back to the Future. It's nostalgic. And I've just got them on display in my cabinet. I'm
Very
a big.
nice.
I'm like a Sheldon I'm a sci-fi nerd.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but without the old science.
Yeah, the
love.
science bit without the science bit.
He's just fallen over there, Ray.
Yeah, he has. He didn't give anything.
Get out of your
United
feet,
not
Ray.
really holding onto
Play.
possession at all. Marshall trying to hold it up here, and it's a shit touch there. He won a foul though. Heavy contact in his back. Fucking hell, I thought he'd just given the ball away then.
I mean, maybe this field was the wrong selection for this game.
Maybe.
I don't think it is because it's presented opportunities for us, but we're not.
Yeah.
We're not. Our passing being sloppy isn't down to the way we're set up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not pressing either, though.
Like the formation doesn't stop Rashford missing that header.
No.
Doesn't stop fucking Bruno trying to
Missing
not make
his
someone
header.
Harry Maguire turn into a Beyblade in his own defence. It didn't stop any of those things.
By pushing up
Played Babe.
into Bruno. Trying
Again,
to find
another shit pass, this time from Bruno.
Yeah, Lindelof pushing up a little bit there, winning a throw in on the right hand side. Throwing to United, probably
Daniel James
15
has
yards
been our
out.
best player.
Daniel James has been good so far, hasn't he? He has been good, Daniel James.
Yeah, yes.
Connected the play quite well. One of the few players who seems to be able to fucking make a pass. Although the pass to Bruno was a little bit in front of him that he ended up stretching for and getting the assist. And it's a fucking throw into Leicester. Fuck's sake. You think we'll see any subs at half time? Paul Pogba warming up.
Yeah, because it's not working out. Yeah, Paul Pogba, bring him on.
Yeah. Cavani as well, obviously available. Done it at half time before against Southampton. Was good in midweek.
Go on.
Won us the game against Everton.
He did.
Gonna now. It's another
fuck's
shit
sake,
pass. Fred
man.
passing it behind Bruno.
It's all rushed and sloppy.
The amount of passes we've played behind the player who we're trying to pass it to. Just like lack of concentration,
Go on, Mary,
not
man.
with it.
Get fucking forward.
Maguire pushing up here. Shaw on the left. Into Rashford, who just taps it against the defender out for a throw into United.
Ollie's fuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Right,
could.
yourself.
Yeah, he's
Arms
fuming.
crossed,
He's going
but
to
he's
give him a
not-
right fucking arse full at
Punch
half
up
time.
everyone.
This is what they deserve a relicking, and it's justified because they know the jobs, they know what they're doing, yet
Yeah.
they're not fulfilling the fucking roles.
And like Adam said, it's not like a tactical thing. It's like sloppy passes, sloppy movements. Bruno trying to fucking meg someone 20 yards out from his own goal. The amount of passes that we've just said then have been behind the man you're trying to pass it to.
Play Bruno.
It's just sloppy rubbish. And missing chances is one thing. Obviously, you know, Rashford didn't try and miss that header, even though he should have done better. But it's the passes, it's the interplay where you're like, these players just need to fucking switch on a little bit.
Yeah, all our passes on Wednesday, it was all nice and neat.
Yeah.
Pass.
We've not really needed that industry in midfield that I think Ollie was expecting. McTominay and Fred almost seem a bit overkill in there because everything comes down the wings for Leicester so far.
Go on, have it.
And we need more pressing from the front. That's
Oh,
not a foul
fuck off,
there.
ref.
We need more pressing from the front rather than a deep lying sort of
And he's got a yellow card.
solidification. Bruno's been booked for
Protesting.
protesting, yeah, mixture of the foul. He also stopped the quick free kick, which he got blocked for. Yeah, Johnny Evans.
Amazing
Falling on
how
the
he
floor.
stops it. What have I done?
I know, yeah.
That's
Fouled Johnny Evans and was also about six
Wasn't me, what did I
inches
do?
away when he took the free
what
kick.
did I do?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dear me.
It's the end of
It was
stoppage time.
almost like
Should
one
be
of
half time.
them.
Half time there.
half-time. It's almost one of them natural reactions, you know, like when someone goes to take a quick.
Yeah,
free
like
kick
you
and
just block it. Or you put your hand out. Yeah, exactly.
Straight. Half time, no injury time.
What do you make of first half then, Adam, so far?
sloppy, poor. Should have been winning
Yeah.
2-1, 2-0 maybe. I'm not overly concerned because I think second half can't get much worse, surely. But
Yeah.
some of the key players out there have to step up and
Yeah.
you know.
Throw some
Marshall's
balls.
been
In
poor,
particular,
Rashford's been
yeah.
poor,
Bruno's been pretty poor.
Right. Daniel James has been our best player, I think.
I think
Yeah.
McTominay's played well
McTominay,
as well.
Not really for me.
To me, he's not done much wrong. He just hasn't really
No,
been
yeah,
in the
he's
game
not
that
done
much.
anything wrong, but he hasn't really done anything
Yeah.
to affect the game. I'd like to see Maguire and Bailly bringing the ball out from the back a little bit more. They did
Yeah.
it later on in the half, and it seemed to open up a few gaps for us. But it's just a flat, poor performance so far.
We seem like
Both teams.
we're expecting Leicester to be something that they're not. It's like the only people who are pressing are the front four. It's James, Rashford, Marshall, Bruno. Everyone else is sort of sitting back a little bit, and the gap between the midfield or our attack and our deep line playmakers, deep line players, is allowing Leicester to hold on to the ball in the midfield. And when those passes aren't right, those flicks around the corner, those little bits of creativity and flair that we seem to be relying on aren't working. We look like we're sort of not taking it seriously when I'm sure we are, but it just seems as though, well, you two can press, we'll stay back. But they don't need to stay back. Fred and McTominay don't need to be right back there. I wonder if he'll bring Pogba on, someone who can be a bit more creative and expansive from deep, but
take charge in the midfield.
Yeah, because at the moment it looks like McTominay and Fred are sort of between them, they're I wouldn't say surplus to requirements, but we don't need two defensive midfielders in there. We need one player who can play the ball out a bit better and link the play up, because it's been all a bit disjointed. It's all been a bit, well, let's press them, see if we can win the ball back. And if we can't, they end up having a chance, they end up having possession. Get your reviews of that first half in the comments. Three-word review of that first half. Let us know what you thought. It's interesting, Andy, we were talking about it before. United go up first. United get the first goal, a couple of chances, and then obviously Rashford scores that first goal. Now, all of a sudden, we're almost in uncharted territory this season, where normally we either start terribly and concede first, like we've seen in every away game so far, or we start well and play well the whole game, like we saw against Leeds, like we saw against Everton. Whereas today, we started all right, we scored first, but then we've conceded. And now we have to sort of recover from conceding a goal. How do you think they're going to come out second half?
Well, they've got to use, it's a new experience, but they've got to use what they've done in previous games now and use that. Say this is a new experience, but let's just use what we've got from previous games and win this game.
Yeah, definitely. Right, we're going to throw over to our halftime show with Stephen, and we got Ronaldo in there as well. Over to Steve and Ronaldo for our halftime show.
Head over to stretfordpaddock.bigcartel.com and check out the Paddock merch. And for a short time, you can get 20% off orders with 2 items or more using the code Paddock20. Go get on it.
Righty then, before we get stuck into what happened in the first half, you all right?
I'm great, mate. How are you? How's your Christmas?
It was okay. I've done all this. We're not doing that. We've got a little bit of housekeeping. So, we are doing the 12 days of Christmas. Don't know if these lads have mentioned it. It starts today. That's when it's meant to start, the 12 days of Christmas. It's 12 days from Boxing Day, well, for 12 days. We're giving away all sorts, including a PlayStation 5. And if you're not a member, you can become a member right now and join and win prizes, outrageous prizes, including, are you bringing it on? Am I bringing it on screen?
The cliche empty box.
Yeah, it's an empty box. Well, the one you'll win will actually have something in it, because we're playing with this one. If you'd like to win a PlayStation 5, all you need to do to enter is become a member. Now, we've got the first draw today, and I think, is it a Marcus Rashford shirt that they've won, one of them Hope shirts?
Yes, it is indeed.
So the prizes are going to get better and better and better every single day. And the first winner that we've got is a guy called Danny Inns. Not Danny Ings.
What's Southampton striker?
Danny Inns, I-N-N-S. We have done a community post, so Danny, well done. Congratulations, you are the first winner for Stretford Paddock. Reply to us on the community tab, and we'll tell you what you need to do next to get your prize. But like I said, if you'd like to become a member, any level of membership gets you onto Paddock 12 Days of Christmas, so hit join below, support the channel, and get yourself the potential of winning some amazing prizes, and you get a little bit of extra content as well. So there.
Pretty good, but can we get onto the game now?
We can get onto the game. What do you want to say?
I think 1-1 kind of flatters them a little bit. I don't think they created too much. They had a couple of snapshots from Vardy. Vardy got in offside. Other than that, it was a speculative effort from the edge of the box that undone us. It kind of divides opinion on whether De Gea should have saved that or not.
What do you think?
I think he could have.
I think he could have.
Someone of his ilk.
He jumps just before he shoots, and I think that split second coming down.
Some people are saying he was blocked off by Baye, but
mate, you're a goalkeeper. You're always blocked off by defence. Otherwise, they're not doing their jobs.
It's comedy of errors, though. It was sloppy play from Fernandes, and then it led to McTominay not getting close.
But we've had a couple of that in this game so far, where we've almost caused ourselves our own dramas trying to play out from the back. What's wrong with the channel? What's wrong with putting it for someone to chase, especially our lot to chase.
Exactly. It's just that it's been a nearly game. Obviously, Rashford nearly scored initially. We did eventually get the
Should
goal.
have. Took his actual one very well. But yeah, 5 shots each, 2 on target each, 1 all. You'd be like, well, that's a pretty even game, isn't it? And you're like, no,
Not really.
actually.
We seemed a lot in that half to be 1 pass away.
Yeah.
Like 1 free ball away, just a little bit of extra quality and we would have been in properly. I think the way they are set up, they're there for the taking with the players that we have going forward. If we just take a little bit more care in the final third,
Yeah.
and I think we can open up and we score and then probably score.
I think United, I think you're really right. I think United have looked dangerous, but we've not been in the final third enough. There's not been any sustained amount of pressure from United, really. There's been flashes where we've gone close, but not really, like I said, any sort of sustained amount of pressure. And the chances seem to be coming from left to right. We're getting chances at every sort of aspect of it. A lot of what Leicester seems to be doing seems to be coming through the flanks.
Yes.
Look like they targeted Lindelof a little bit early doors.
They definitely have targeted the right side. I think that's where they've got in 90% of the time. Initially, were you quite worried about Lindelof starting right back? I think he's...
No, I
you can
wasn't
tell he
worried,
looks
no.
a bit uncomfortable because I know defensively it's all about angles and stuff that he used to, and obviously he probably feels a little bit out of his depth that wide, but I don't think he's done terribly. But you can tell that's where they've looked to get in behind.
Do you think if United did, because there was a lot of confusion, obviously BT had it as a back 3. Do you think if United did move without making a change, just moved it to a back 3, that would make any changes for us?
I initially thought that they would have gone for a back 3. I thought Daniel James would have been the half winger, half right wing back. Well, basically the same thing, right wing back-ish, but obviously didn't believe in his defensive awareness or his defensive ability to kind of fulfil that role. He has been energetic though, Daniel James on the right. I think his quality can be a little bit better, but we often say that about him. I think changing it to a 3-at-back might make Lindelof feel a little bit more comfortable, but the fact that they're just playing with Vardy as the sole striker, do you really need 3 centre-halves covering 1 man? I don't think you do, so leave as it is for now, and we just need to get the next goal, really.
Yuri Tielemans, I think, is proving to be one of the bigger assets in this Leicester side.
Yes.
Do you think United need to chop him out of the game a little bit, maybe? Maddison obviously is always going to be a danger and a threat. He's a guy that can create magic out of nothing. He is their version of Bruno. But for me, the quality in that midfield, you got Ndidi doing what Ndidi does, but it's Tielemans is the guy that makes them tick, I think.
No, he definitely is. He's their ball player. I think he's what makes them go. So, he had a very, very decent first half. He's a bit... someone said he was Verratti-esque in the comments. I won't go that far, but I think he has definite quality. And I'll be surprised to see him stay at Leicester for much longer, actually, even though where they are. But he's played very well today.
No one played more ball than him, actually.
Yeah,
he's been on the ball more than anybody.
He's dictated it. I think he's the man that's enabled Leicester at times to kind of bypass our press. I think he's very comfortable on the ball under pressure. And when I've been watching, whenever he's received it under pressure, he's managed to keep it and actually progress the play. Been quite impressed with him, and I think if we get in and around him, I think we stop Leicester playing out, and we might actually win the ball a little bit higher up.
Yeah, and I think that's what we've got to do a little bit. I saw Joe just sort of talking about...
I'd like to see your comments, though.
The pressing. Yeah, can you throw some comments up, please, Cameron? Joe was mentioning the press. The press has been good at times, and we've swarmed. We've gone 3 and 4 people around a couple of players, absolutely shut them out, won the ball back, and I think we've created chances doing that. But often, it seems to be... I've seen Tony chase on his own. I've seen Bruno chase on his own. I've seen Dan James chase on his own. It needs to be a little bit more coordinated, doesn't it? And I think if it gets more coordinated, you get better results.
Yeah, a little bit cleverer with the running. Because I know people like to see passion, they like to see hard work, but sometimes you need to be clever with it and manage it. I think I've seen Daniel James chase lost causes a little bit too much as well. I think he needs to... Because he's so quick and he's so explosive when he actually does get the opportunity to run, I think he's better off managing his running and taking the opportunity to do it in like counter-attacking opportunities or running behind. I think sometimes he looks a little bit like a headless chicken, running everywhere.
So, there's been 2 forward passes from Bruno. One was in our third. One was the one he gets a touch on to get an assist.
Do you think he meant that? I'm not sure he meant that.
No, I heard these lot saying that they think he meant it. But I don't think he did, no. I think he just tried to get something on the ball,
Yeah.
and it was a very happy coincidence. The defence stepped up, and Marcus gambled at the right time and found himself in.
But as you said, he's inevitable.
Cheers to
innit?
everyone that's just joined us, members, by the way.
He's proper inevitable, Bruno.
He's the most effective player in the Premier League. I don't know if he's the best. I don't know if he's the most skillful, but in terms of pure effectiveness,
productive.
there's no one like him. Now, essentially 2 forward balls all game. He's only played 13 successful passes. 2 of his successful passes have come from kickoff. I think the key to United getting this game in our favour is Bruno Fernandes being on the ball in the final third. Because I'm looking at here, he played 1 misplaced pass, basically on the right wing. He played 1, basically the same, just a bit further back, and another one where he sort of tried to do a bit of link-up play. That's it. There's been nothing of Bruno Fernandes with the ball in the opposition third. And for me, that is what United have to improve upon. Let's see what you guys saying in the comments. Are we winning this then, says Ben Hayes?
I believe so. I don't want to jinx us, but I have said I think we're on the edge. I think if we turn it up just a little bit, I think we can get at least 2 goals this half.
Any
I think they're there
changes?
for the taking if we take the opportunity.
Any changes?
I think Daniel James comes off.
4.
I
It's Mason or Cavani, isn't it, really?
think Greenwood, maybe Cavani. Yeah, Cavani and then Marshall out left. But
Anthony Fernandes, don't know if there's any relation.
Pogba on for McTominay.
Saying Pogba
Yeah.
on for McTominay.
I agree with that.
Really? I thought McTominay's had a very strong game today.
I'm not sure he has. I think he's been steady, which he often is, but I don't think he's featured too heavily in the game.
I think defensively he has. I think he's been there. Let's have a look how many tackles he's made. Because I'm seeing, in my head at least...
I think Fred's been better. Fred's been decent, but...
Fred 3 out of 3, McTominay 3 out of 3. Top tacklers though, Ndidi with 5 out of 6.
That's Ndidi's game though, isn't it?
Interceptions, we had 1 off Fred, 2 off Lindelof. Clearances, Bay 5 out of 5,
Yeah, Bay,
showing what he's done. Everyone else has only had 1.
Bay's been good today.
Yeah.
I
So
think he needs to get his kudos.
you've got to have a very balanced way here. If United push too hard, you'll get done.
Yeah.
And if you don't push hard enough, they'll do you as well. I think getting the balance right is the one here. We've got loads of comments. Pogba for Fred. It's an interesting one. Pogba on for Dan James.
Someone said, what did he say? Someone said we're a second half team. And that is very much true, and hopefully it continues. We do seem to kick on in the second half, which is something that we haven't initially done months ago, but it's kind of a new feature of our game. And that actually deserves credit for Ollie.
It does. Someone saying McTominay slowing down cost does Barnes' goal. It did him in, but like Ronnie said before, there was a couple of errors in there. I think McTominay could have got closer to him. He seemed to... I don't know if he tried to shit him up or something, but I don't know if he tried to make him force something, because he sort of...
He looked like he had so much time, and it was like... Obviously, he's not left-footed, Harvey Barnes. It's proper swinger as well.
Kiki says Bay needs to accidentally kill Tillman and not even get a yellow. And that'd be a Bay thing to do.
He's so unpredictable. He's entertaining to watch though. He does kind of make you feel a little bit nervous sometimes. You feel like he might do so, like a Cruyff turn or a step over in his own box.
Of course he does, yeah. Cjo says no changes. I wasn't expecting changes. I was more hopeful for changes. The teams are coming back out just as Zachary Purvis has joined the first team. Welcome to the membership. If you missed it earlier, then we have just given away our first of our 12 days of Christmas. So Danny Inns, check the community tab. There is a message there for you. Please reply to that and we'll sort you out your first prize. You are the first winner. If you'd like to join.
Someone said which teams are going to win today needs help with a bet.
Well, who cares? Because someone's going to win a PlayStation 5. And to enter, all you got to do is become a member of the channel, get extra content, support the channel, and potentially win yourself a PlayStation 5. If you're interested in all of that, the join button is below. Me and Ronnie will be back after the game, but the game has now started, so we're going to head back in there to Mr. McKola and his friends.
Head over to stretfordpaddock.bigcartel.com and check out the Paddock merch. And for a short time, you can get 20% off orders with 2 items or more using the code Paddock20. Go get on it. And we're back on the Watchalong. Manchester United have the game's already kicked back off with 45 seconds into the second half. McTominay's just given a free kick away. No changes from either side. Hopefully the change for Manchester United will be we're not as sloppy as we were in the first half, because that let us down when you consider missing opportunities and also allowing them back into the game and to level up. When you think of the lack of urgency to close down Barnes from McTominay, from Bailly and Co. Bruno's mistake in just before that, and then obviously Maguire not looking the most comfortable just before that as well. So a catalogue of errors from this Man United team in the first half. No one individual really to blame. We saw Cavani and Pogba warming up. No change yet, but that could be to come soon. I'm trying to get positive again, so we need some energy in this
It's a little
pitch.
bit annoying as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we do.
That generally speaking, we limited them to no chances.
Yeah.
They had half a chance for Vardy trying to sneak in front of Eric Bailly, and then the goal.
We give him the goal.
We gave them, and even then, it wasn't a great
They had
chance.
that one
it was just
offside one as well.
Which he missed, but and he was offside anyway. Like, generally speaking, we've defended quite well, so it's annoying that the game is
It still
1-1.
works out for him. Go on.
when really we've not given much away defensively.
Bruno played a ball there for Rashford, which hit Rashford's back, and then somehow still worked for Rashford.
Yeah.
Rashford.
Oh,
just
played
beat a couple
Rashford.
There. That's the best he's done all day, apart from his goal. His
Another
passes
shit
too-
back again. Everyone's been doing that in the front four today. Either passing it 2 feet in front of the person they're trying to pass it to, or 2 feet behind them. The passing's been fucking
Play
awful.
Maguire. That's dangerous, that.
Yeah. Bye on the ball. Just eating half a leftover sandwich at half time there.
Yeah, I
Absolutely
heard
delicious. You'd be sloshing it about. Dan James, the same thing again. Trying to pass it into Martial, go straight to the centre back.
Oh, come on, United. This ain't right.
It's very sloppy. Not particularly bad. Just
I wonder if he has
awful
bollocked
sloppy.
him.
I'm almost certain he has.
Well, if he has,
that
it's
face,
not worked
that
at the moment.
that face you saw
Yeah.
just before half time
Looks could kill.
suggests that he has given him a bollocking. I think it's too early to say it hasn't worked. We're 3 minutes into this second half.
Play Bruno.
Yeah, well done.
For fuck's sake, man! Again. Shaw fizzes it into Fred. Fred tries to find the first time pass out and gives the ball back to Leicester.
He's fucking
Like,
trying to go for a long block there, trying to
Away,
stop the ball
away.
rolling. Maguire half clears it.
Come on.
Did well to get there, but then didn't get it out. Ball in the box. Luke Shaw stands him up, wins the ball back. Well done, Luke Shaw
I
there.
thought that might have been given as
No,
a
it's got
foul.
to be a good
Thankfully,
pass,
it wasn't.
and it is a good pass as well. Marshall makes the best.
go
Go
on,
Dan James,
go on,
2-1 here. Dan James and Bruno. Dan James straight at the centre back.
Time.
It was 2-on-1 as well.
Good defending. He got
Fofana
he got
does
some
well.
on it, didn't he?
Sake. It's a bit of a shit pass there. Again,
That
it's the
pass
same thing.
from Rashford
It's
was
a shit
behind
pass.
Bruno.
It was behind Bruno.
It was too short for Marshall. And then
luckily
James
Dan
used
James
his
got
pace
it.
to make something of it. And then he had Bruno, he had a defender with him and Bruno making a run. He's tried to play the run for Bruno and he's hit the defender.
The passing, the short 10-yard passes around the attack.
He could have taken his time there, Danny.
Yeah, he could.
Like, maybe taking it
Because
5.
he would have drifted towards Bruno, knowing that that's where the threat came from. And they've got lucky again there, Leicester. It's a half tackle that again has fallen to a Leicester
Played
player.
Eric.
All you got to do is
Eric
thread it
Bailly's
through. That's it.
done very well there to reclaim it. De Gea pumps it out. I'm like, that's just Martial's just not good at that, is he? And he's not going to be good at that. So we're just booting the ball up for Johnny Evans to win easy headers. That's the reason why we play it around the back, because the other option is that, and we lose it every single time.
It feels like more of a 4-3-3 with James in the midfield free at the moment.
Yeah, Dan James is
Weirdly.
operating in sort of the lines between being a winger and another
Fuck
pass
off! Fucking
behind
hell,
him.
Shaw, you prick!
Behind him again. Every single pass like that has been behind or in front of the player.
Fucking every pass there.
Luke Shaw with a
No
5-yard
need for it.
pass that's just behind Dan James, so we can't control it. It's fucking shit.
You know, that
88%.
touch like an elephant sometimes.
88% possession for Leicester in the last 5 minutes. It's because every time we try and fucking pass it, it goes behind them.
But if you think about it, it's been 85% possession for Leicester.
88.
8 or 88.
Yeah.
And we've had, with the 15% possession, if our passing was better, we've had the better moments.
Yeah, we have.
I say this.
Oh,
with
Bailly,
Barnes
just gone round you there,
absolutely
mate.
turned.
Take him out. Take him out. Block.
Take him out inside the box.
Play
Good
Fred.
Good read
Fred,
by
Fred.
Fred there, and it's a counter-attack chance. And again, it's just slightly ahead of Bruno, the pass. It's our passing that's letting us down. I bet our pass percentage is awful this second half.
Somebody
Can't
needs
keep
to
the ball at all.
take control.
Pogba's coming on.
Right, he's had enough, Solskjaer.
So maybe it will be Daniel James. Because like I said, in the last 5-10 minutes, it's...
Fuck it!
Go to the ball, man!
Fucking hell!
It's this pass here that we're struggling with. The one out from the back. And
Fucking
again,
hell, Fred!
Giving it away. And Eric Bailly's clearly handballed it there on the edge of his own box.
No, he was
Fuck's
pointing.
sake. Yeah, he's pointing, and then the ball at his hand.
Oh, fuck off.
Free kick on the edge of the
Seriously?
box. Just pretty fucking pathetic passing
Fucking
here.
stand.
And Eric Bailly...
Seriously, are you
Fred,
fucking
it's not, how is
real?
that? How is that Bailly's fault, bruv?
Well, I mean,
Are you two watching the same fucking game?
he's passed it back to
Hold
Tate
on a minute.
And
Hold on a
Bailly's
minute.
arms out.
No, hold on a minute.
What?
He's told Fred, spread the play, and Fred's blasted
Fred-
it at his
Fred's
hand.
blasted it
How
back.
the fuck's that Bailly's fault?
because his arms like that.
Because he's
told fucking
my
Fred to
God, I
where
can't
to
watch
put
this game
it,
with
and
idiots,
fucking
man.
Fred's
I can't watch
done
this
the
game.
opposite
I'm
of
not
what's
saying-
been
I'm not
fucking
saying
told.
that Fred has got no blame in it, but if your arms out like that and the ball hits it,
So if you're communicating
He
to your
tells him
teammates
before
and
he
telling them where
takes
to
the
play,
pass.
it's
Yeah.
your fault if they shoot it at your hand.
well, first of all, it's not Eric Bailly's choice where Fred passes it to. So it's not like Eric Bailly's Fred's boss and he's made a mistake by not following his instruction. I'm not saying that Fred's got no blame
Because
in
it was a great
He's trying to
pass.
pass it back to De Gea and his arms out. I'm not saying Bailly's, he's a dickhead and he's handballed it, he's grabbed the ball.
Okay, cool story.
His arms like that.
Cool story. Why
What?
is he playing a pass back to the hair, which is head height?
Because it was a shit pass.
Well, there you go then.
Right, it's both. It's not one or the other, it's both.
Have you ever played football, bruv?
Yes.
And you've never said someone play the ball that way?
Yeah, and when the ball
Do you
comes
expect them
towards-
to
and when the
twat
ball
it at your hand?
When the ball comes to your arm, I'd go like that. Just pull my arm away like that. Or at least try to. Or at least admit that there's some blame to be had when your arm's pointed out.
Wait.
Madison free kick, headed over the bar, good defended by the wall there.
See, it was easily preventable, that free kick. There's no need to bring pressure on yourself.
It's corner that.
Come off, Rashford. Yeah.
There's been about 40 mistakes since the start of this half. I'm not saying that that was his fault. It was a shit pass from Fred. But by standing there with his arm out and makes no attempt to move the ball back when it's clear that Fred is making
Pogba's
a
on.
pass, I think they're both at fault for it.
It's not. It's quite simply not.
Okay.
I don't. You've also got to realise that replay slowed down to fuck.
Yeah.
Split second, innit?
It's a weird pass from Fred and it's a shit pass back to De Gea. Like, what was the best... De Gea, like you said, controlling it on his chest was the best case scenario.
Dan James has gone
Go
off.
on.
Right, come on!
See if we can find this fucking pass out here. We can't again.
Ooh,
That's a booking
cheeky.
there. That's a
Fuck
booking on
off.
Madison there. Yeah, Pogba's come on for Dan James, and it's a booking there for James Maddison, who's clearly taken Bruno out off the ball. Just shit, really. Clear booking.
That's dangerous, that.
That's
their
dangerous.
Achilles, that was.
I know, straight studs right. Tactical, straight down the back of your calf. No, I'm not having that. Be different if he was on the receiving end of it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a shit tackle. They're one of the ones where you almost think, not red card, but it's like, just to give it a yellow for that one, it's no attempt at the ball. He gets the man quite severely. It's not like he's like just trips him up or pushes him or pulls his shirt.
Go on, Luke. So we have gone to a 4-3-3 now?
Yeah.
Time for some United players to fucking take the mantle up.
Still the passing, we've not been able to bring the ball out, have we? Maguire, by. That's a good pass. Not quite.
Play Bruno. Oh. Still fuming at you being an idiot.
Me?
Yeah.
What? Because I think it was both of their fault.
Yeah.
Thought you used to had a bromance, man.
Yeah, but all great bromances have rocky patches, don't they? Ups and downs.
There will be
this
ups
is
and
bad.
downs, downs and downs. Share with me.
Right,
Fairy
play
tales
Tommy.
I make believe.
That's better. That's what we want. That's the smile I like to see. We just can't fucking pass it, can we?
One of these twats scored. Then.
Like Baye tried one, which was fair enough, decent pass, but didn't get to the man. Fred just tried one. Bruno just tried one then. Didn't get to Marshall. We just can't fucking find a pass. We pass it around the defence, and then any pass forward is just shit. That's why Pogba's come on. Someone who can actually pass it, but hopefully he doesn't.
See, Bruno's
And
not,
that's his first touch. Pogba's
Bruno's
is-
assist was great, by the way, but Bruno's not been at the races the last couple of games. So why the hell did we play him against Everton?
Yeah, I think he could have had a rest, couldn't he? Rest everyone else. I think people are just too scared or
Fucking Bernard.
Too dependent on him.
too stressed out by
It's
not
not
seeing his
fair.
name on the team sheet.
It's like the players like, oh shit, what we're going to do? Bruno's not on the pitch. We've got to take some responsibilities. And they don't.
You look back at that fucking Harvey Barnes goal, it's too easy, and no one's near him. Just sidesteps it. McTominay and Baye, both, no one gets close enough to him. Too fucking easy, that. It was a shit. It was stupid from Bruno. For
I don't see anybody bollocking Bruno. You know what I mean? I remember the altercation against Sevilla when Bruno was bollocking Lindelof. So...
Leicester with more passes, better pass accuracy, more final third passes. Not really made many chances though, have they, Leicester? If we're being honest.
No, they haven't. They haven't.
And as much as we've been sloppy in possession and sloppy, I wouldn't say defensively, but certainly trying to play it out
Could
from
be
the
2
back has
points
been
lost,
poor.
this.
No, I'd take this draw right now.
Yeah, I think you're
Good
right.
pressing from McTominay there, and he's forced a throw into United. People saying that Eric Bailly is the best centre back in the league called Eric. Do you agree with that?
Nah.
Can you even name another one?
No.
Good, very good.
He's too injury prone. He's too injury prone, that's it.
Eric Dyer. Would you rather have him over Eric Bailly?
No.
Well, he is fit, I suppose.
He's not bad.
I'll take him out.
Keeper!
That was a weird
Fucking
pass, that
chipped
looked
it
like-
in behind.
Oh, come on!
De Gea. That's
Corner.
Luke Shaw then got
Corner to Leicester there. Sorry, Luke Shaw got done by what?
by such a shit pass.
I know. Ball goes over. Who's it on the
Watch
right
it.
side? Fred sweeping up.
I'm sure Luke Shaw stopped that corner then.
Charming.
Gotta stay pissed.
Can you drink yourself sober?
No. I don't think so.
You can drink yourself out of a hangover though.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can drink
Yeah,
yourself
I've
out of a
done
hangover,
that.
That's great. Johnny Evans rising there, just got a glancing head on it.
Wake up at 4 a.m, like that, just drinking, and you go, I don't want anymore. You snap out of it.
Ball in the box, headed out by McTominay. Fred to not to Pogba. They just fucking want it more. They're just faster and sharper and quicker than us.
I know.
Luke
They're
Shaw
not,
on the
though.
ball.
Be on the ball.
They were then.
Sharper. They're a sloppy. That both teams
It's
have
a
been really
sloppy
sloppy
game.
today.
I think those ones where there's two players running for the same ball. We saw it just then.
Played
We saw
Scott.
it with Baye in the
Played
box.
Scott.
That's good there. Come on now. Rashford on the right side. He's through on goal here. Oh,
Great save. Should have buried
Schmeichel's
them.
hand.
Fucking hell!
Is it Schmeichel's and Bruno to Marshall?
Oh,
Just
fuck
fucking-
off, all of yous, man. Get off the pitch, man, you shit cunt.
Marshall just swung a leg through it, barely got
Yeah,
the
come on,
contact.
come on,
Another
come on.
chance here. Bruno in the box. Cuts inside. And it gets away from
You
him.
greedy twat! Fucking hell, man!
It's a foul to Leicester. A foul. Free kick
Fuck
for
off,
Leicester.
all of you.
Great
man.
save.
Fuck me off this shit game, man. What the fuck's going on with this headphone? Fucking load of shit.
McTominay does well there. Fred plays it to Rashford, who's through on goal. And he just lifts it for some reason. He hits it hard, but Schmeichel stays exactly where he is, and the ball just hits his hand, basically. He moves his hand a tiny bit.
I wondered
but
if Rashford
it's
could have
basically straight at his hand.
and Rashford could have took that another step.
I think Rashford... I wouldn't say take it another step. Keep it on the floor.
Missed
If you,
two sitters today.
if you try and pass it in, you try and keep it on the floor like he normally does, it's a goal. Because it's not reaction time. It just goes like that and it hits his hand. Just got to keep it on the floor. Whether you try and put it through his legs, you try and find the corner, whatever it is. Fuck's sake, he has missed 2 sitters.
Played
like said,
Fred.
Adam. McTominay. That's a lovely
Right,
pass.
come
Rashford.
on!
Now's the chance. Marshall's
Ball.
through.
He's offside. He's
He might be
offside. He's offside.
yeah. Finish it anyway.
Well done for confidence.
finish.
Well
He's
done for
offside.
confidence.
Offside. It'll get reviewed, I'm sure, but
Even if it's offside, you still put it away just for confidence.
yeah.
And just to make sure as well.
He just waited a bit too long, didn't he? Oh!
He's on.
He might be on here. Look at him there, but look at Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans looks like he's playing him
Whoa,
on there
VAR,
to me.
what are you doing?
Inside
What are you doing?
He's inside the semicircle, isn't he?
VAR, wait, oh.
Johnny Evans.
Oh, he's off. He's
The
off.
bastard.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, it's
It looks
tight.
on from that other one.
It does.
In a camp too.
So basically,
What the fuck?
what's going on at the minute, guys, is they're doing a VAR check, which it's been disallowed. It's offside. Correct
Close though.
decision, apparently.
Closer than it looked.
Two camera angles.
From
two
one
different
angle,
looks.
it looked on. From the other, it looked off. It did look marginally off during the live play as well.
Yeah. But it's close though.
But the front camera angle showing it, maybe not. But the back one is
Yeah.
off.
United pressing a little bit better now.
Yeah,
That's
they're
first
doing a little
chance
bit
of-
more
yeah.
now. He's getting this
First
is
chance we've created,
pressing now.
clear cut chance as well. Like,
Yeah.
Apart from obviously Rashford's one, but
Yeah, looking a little bit better last
Nice
couple of
half.
minutes, United. That half chance for, well, I say half chance, that very good chance for Rashford.
A bit of
The
oomph.
half chance for Marshall after that, which is sort of,
United have got a bit of oomph in them now.
yeah,
Last
a
few
little bit.
minutes.
We need to capitalise on that. But again,
Keep it
though,
going.
That's another big game where we've missed 2 fucking huge chances. And we can't afford to do that. Bruno, cross it to Pogba. Don't really get dealt with particularly well, but Tielemans has gone back to the
the change of
defenders
shape,
now.
bringing Pogba on, even though Daniel
Yeah.
James is our best player up until that point, has been a good move. I'm still fucking angry though, man.
Ah,
So
yeah.
many easy chances. And
I
just
know.
Greedy bastards.
Let it go.
There you go.
Let it go.
No! He didn't even touch him!
Soft ref. You're soft.
All Brighton wins a foul there on Luke Shaw.
That
You
is
soft
man.
That's fucking
soft
pathetic,
shit.
that. Look at that.
Oh,
That's fucking.
fuck
that's
off, ref.
Just pathetic.
Yeah.
That's a booking, that. That should
Luke
be a
Shaw
booking for
breathed on
All
All
Brighton
Brighton.
there. I mean, literally, his fingertips brushed the back of his
Look,
shirt.
he
No
used the
more.
force.
Ridiculous.
You wouldn't get a
Minimum
penalty for that,
force.
but you get a free kick for that.
No, of course you would. I don't think United would get a free kick for that. Certainly, no one would get a penalty for that. No chance.
Because defenders can dive.
And also,
and
they
go
could
down.
VAR
I
it,
get
and you get booked for diving. But no defender would go down from that
What is
inside the
going
box.
Fuck off, man! Played Fred. Who was that then? Stopping Fred from taking a free kick? And they didn't get booked now. So when Bruno does it, he gets booked. When fucking Jimmy Justin does it,
Nothing. They've got about 8 players that look exactly the same, aren't they, Leicester? Very similar haircuts. That sort of like half blonde hair, like Vardy, Albrighton, Maddison, fucking Harvey Barnes. They just all look the same. Barnes, who's now flying
take
past
him
McTominay,
out.
plays inside. Back to Barnes on the
take
left
him
side.
out.
Great cross.
played
there as well.
Luke, played Luke!
Luke Shaw's done well on Maddison there at the back post, but fucking hell, Harvey Barnes went past
Giving
too
the
easy.
ball away again. Marshall
Luke
Rashford,
Shaw.
1-2 breaks down.
Fucking hell. Poor from Marshall there.
Did Marshall kick out at him then?
Marshall looks like he kicks out a little bit. It's just frustration because it was pretty poor from him, really. Although they don't like the checking it. Twanzabe's coming on, I think, probably for Lindelof. Unless they're going to keep... Yeah, it's Lindelof. He's down on the floor. Don't know what's up with him. But centre-back injuries aren't something
You want
United
to feel
need at the
old,
minute, is
Andy?
it?
What?
Do you want to feel old today?
Go on.
Colton Palmer's son plays for Leicester.
Wow, Carlton Palmer. Remember him play for Sheffield Wednesday. That is old. Early 90s.
Yeah.
Jeez, I was at 17.
Lindelof coming off for Axel Twanzebe. Probably just a straight swap at right back. I don't see
Can
nobody switch anything about.
you get Cavani on at some point, please?
Yeah, I'll text him. I'll text him asking him to warm up now.
Give it.
Cavani.
What?
Cavani.
What?
I'm trying to meditate. I'm trying to meditate through to Cavani. Cavani.
Lindelof limping. Centre back injuries are the last thing we need, isn't it? if we're honest.
It's probably the first thing we need. We got loads of them.
Yeah, but they're all injured all the time.
This is where we
Baye's
need.
injured all the
we
time.
need something in
Phil Jones is injured
January.
all the time.
Maybe one. We need one in January. Just for
Yeah.
maybe a loaner. Let's say we need some cover. If we want to do something at second half of the season, we need a little bit more
We don't need cover. We need quality. Let's be real.
quality cover.
No, we need like Lindelof
Quality
and
cover.
Maguire to become cover. Go on,
then now.
Paul. Stretch
Pogba.
them legs, son.
So Fred.
But there's not
getting
really
closed
any
down
movement
quickly
in front of
there.
Fred Pogba, in front of any of them.
Bruno back to Fred. That's a good bit of play on the left hand side there. And Fred's just
Ball.
giving it out. He don't even do much wrong, but it's just
No, but that weren't Fred's
Mason
fault.
on the
over and
bench.
over and
Like-
over again.
Bruno held his position out wide, didn't move. Martial's up front, not moving. Rashford's up front,
That's
not
good though,
moving.
Bruno. Who's he going to find there?
What?
Rashford's in. Oh,
Good
good
cross.
cross.
that was.
Johnny Evans gets there first, and Schmeichel clears and claims it afterwards.
I feel like Rashford's the striker today. He's
There's
weird.
two times now he's been the main man in the centre of the box. I think he's playing on the. I don't know. He's playing on the right at the minute. Bruno's out on the left.
United shoved that. It's there to be one for
Go on,
United.
go on, Luke.
Yeah, it is. We should have had 3 goals. 2 really good chances for Rashford. Should have scored one of them. Just feels like one of them games, doesn't it, where they haven't had hardly any chances and they've scored, and we've had loads of chances and we've only got one.
Yeah.
Just need to get the fucking next one in.
And we've had chances, yes, but we've had more opportunities to create chances which we haven't
Yeah.
taken as well, which is fucking annoying.
If a chance was a pre-chance almost, if there is
Yeah.
such a thing, that like, yeah, when it's Dan James and
An
Bruno
opening.
and there's one centre-back
Yeah.
and we can't find the pass. And the one with Marshall where he sort of swung a leg at it, which you won't really call a full chance, but if he connects with that, which he could have done, he's only 8 yards out. Tomine. Pogba.
Go on, spin.
Man on, man on, man
Great
on.
ball.
Look at that. He's trying to win a foul. He just took too long.
Oh, come on, United.
Getting into trouble. Vardy.
Don't need to be like this, man.
Back to Barnes. That's almost out for a throw in that.
Fucking United, assert yourselves. Come on. Fuck's sake.
It's meant to be a fun Christmas game, this, wasn't it, Andy? Now look what they've done to us. That's out for a goal kick there.
I think Leicester will be quite happy with this, won't they?
1-1, definitely.
Yeah.
I said I'd be happy with a draw after the way Leicester have performed.
No, not now, no. It's there for United to be won if they just turn the gears up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, Leicester haven't been great, have they? They've
It's
just
like
pressed us enough
It's got
for
to
us to
feel a
fuck it
Wednesday.
up.
It's got to feel a Wednesday now with 20 minutes to go. What do you do? Do you stick a twist or throw your cards?
I don't want to know about that.
We're seeing a table, if United can win, obviously, which is United are going to have to get a goal to be able to do that, but that
Do
would be.
you
on
want
the
a
same
challenge
games.
for the league? Or
Exactly,
not?
Yeah. These are big games.
There's another foul. But again, there was a pass there from Bruno that was just waste of time, bruv. Like, what are you doing, man? This is what I mean. Rest him. The fella's fucking shit-faced. And we just play him every game, every minute. It's a wonder that he looks tired sometimes. Or he's doing lazy things or frustrated things. Like trying to not make people 18 yards out.
I think the call for Cavani's coming soon.
Yeah, you got to imagine 70 minutes.
You got in the next 5 minutes, definitely.
Yeah. Although, who do you bring him on for?
You'll see a lot about Ollie as well. Like, will he go for this? Will he look to just keep it as it is?
Another free header.
Oh, he's got to do better and all.
Fucking hell,
I never
Maguire.
expect him to score from a header. The geezer's trash. He wins every aerial duel but can't get a shot on target. What's the point? Just stay in your own half. What is the point?
Maguire, that is, by the way.
What is
Sort
the
of
point
jumps a
in
little
winning
bit.
your duels?
I think-
Solskjaer
I
can't
reckon
be
that'd have
cautious
been
now.
disallowed anyway, to be honest.
This ain't the City game. Can't be cautious now. We have to go for the win
Yeah,
this.
get
We have
Cavani
to
on.
win this now.
Jesus. All that aerial ability and you're just constantly just heading over.
Someone who's that Castagna down for Tottenham?
Tottenham?
Leicester.
You know, what's in that drink?
And Marty warming up, getting some instructions from.
I'd get Rashford or
Rodgers.
Martial off for Cavani or
Yeah.
just to take off Bruno and bring Cavani on. Just like, I don't know, just do something mad and just have
That's-
bare strikers on the pitch.
Yeah. That's another really good cross from Luke Shaw from a set piece, by the way. The one to Bruno before, the one to Maguire then.
Maguire's not getting
Some good
any
deliveries.
supremacy.
What's the point? 85% aerial duels, but I'll just head all of them over.
Defensively, though,
Fuck off.
that's very good. Like, it doesn't...
Scored at Newcastle.
The particular accuracy of it being able to get it on target doesn't matter as much defensively, and that aerial duel success still helps him in that
But defensively,
regard.
he'll win a header and it will just bounce off his head and fall in front of him.
That's not really a stat, is it?
But that happens a lot.
Okay.
It does, doesn't it?
I mean, it happens. I don't think it happens a lot. I think he wins a lot of headers quite convincingly and gets the ball out a lot of the time.
Come on, Reds, it's there to be won now. Come on.
Bruno into McTominay. And again,
Horrible first
so
touch,
many of
twat.
them. Just ball into a man
Slop
who loses
it.
it, or the ball's shit. You just put pressure on the receiving player, and we can't get the ball to him. So we're trying to drag players out of the way to make space, but if they just stay on us, either the passes are shit.
This is why we've got no leaders on the
fucking touch is
pitch.
shit.
Somebody should be driving the team.
Fred stepping up there to try and win the ball back, and there's a massive gap in behind him now. Madison pushing,
Just keep him out. Keep him out.
cutting back there on the
Fuck's
right
sake,
side.
keep him
Ball
out.
into the box, and that's gone over everyone. Fucking thank God.
This is why we've got no leaders. We need somebody to be driving these lot.
The thing is, though, like, we got Bruno acts like that. Bruno plays like that.
But he's not doing it today. He can't.
But, you know,
One player
is he a
can't do
leader
it
or
all.
Isn't he a leader?
A leader isn't going to win you this game, man.
Not a leader drives the other
Completing your
players.
passes will win you this game.
I know, but
Taking your chances will win you this game.
Tomine gets fouled there. Free kick to United. Oh, he's played on.
right.
Cavani's about to come on. He's getting the final pictures from that fucking little clipboard of
Heat map.
tactics there, heat maps and
Another
shit.
shit
Another
pass. This time Luke
Luke
Shaw.
Shaw to Pogba. Yeah, Cavani's about to come on, I think.
Go on, Freddie boy.
Yeah. Fred to Shaw, who stayed up. Pogba was covering him.
Right, come on, Rash.
He's offside, yeah.
Is it? No? Oh, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Rashford's offside.
Well, why do you just fucking flag
Why-
him
yeah,
straight
why is
away?
it-
Why fucking wait when he makes the pass? Why just not fucking flag him off there?
Yeah,
Fuck.
it don't make sense. Not like he was running in on goal. It's dumb, man. Fuck everyone.
Fucking referees.
Fucking ruined Christmas.
Still 15
Christmas
minutes.
was already ruined before today.
Nah, we're scoring it.
Cavani's coming on, not sure who for.
Eddie's scoring.
Who do you think he's coming on for?
Give it.
Marshall.
I don't think Ollie's taking off a striker when we're drawing. Is he that kind of guy?
I don't know, sometimes you can just have
I
too
think you
many
can
of them,
actually
can't
see
you?
it. It's like, if we win this, we're second.
No, I mean, I understand he'll bring Cavani on. But I'm on about when he's going for it, is he going to take a striker off?
No.
You're also going to take off though McTominay for Cavani? Or Fred for Cavani? Like they're
They're
the
talking
only
about
options.
Marshall on the screen, so it could be him.
I think it might be Rashford.
Ball.
Yeah, that's a good ball. Pogba pulls it. Shit, pass
There's no
it
one in the
down.
box. And he's gone for the pass through bodies.
It's weird that he's
Of
trying to
course
even
it's not
make
gonna
that
get
pass,
there.
really, innit? That pass just wasn't on. It would have done better to try
How
and
many
hold the
times
ball
have
and
we
turn
seen
back.
players do that today, though?
Yeah, passes
Like,
that
the
aren't
pass
on.
isn't on,
Yeah.
but I'll try
I'll
it.
make it anyway. Like, that's not taking a risk. A risk is there is a pass on, but I'm not sure I'll be able to complete the pass. There was no pass.
Oh, fuck off! You soft twat.
Oh, it's fucking rubbish, that.
It's gotten down like I've been shot by a stormtrooper. Fucking hell. Fuck off.
I hope
soft,
his,
you
I hope his
soft
And he's
jaw's
doing this.
alright. I hope his jaw's alright.
Like he's
after
been
that.
punched in his
If it was
face.
fucking
Fuck
barely
off.
touched.
You never even got punched.
Marshall coming off for Cavani.
Come on, Cavani, lad.
Come on. Fuck's sake. 15 minutes. What do you think to Marshall today, Andy?
Quiet.
Didn't get in the game.
Not
much,
bad.
did he?
He's not played bad. He's not played good. He's just been quiet.
Yeah. What do you think, Adam? Same.
Yeah, same. Had one chance, scored it, was offside. Apart from that, hasn't been brought into the game enough, hasn't got himself involved in the
Yeah.
game enough. And I think that's what Cavani will do. If he's not involved, he'll make himself involved.
Yeah. And even Rashford's done that to a certain extent, hasn't he? So
Oh,
Cavani making
whoa,
himself
whoa,
involved
whoa.
straight
Here
away
we go.
there.
Oh, you
Wins the ball
jammy.
back off the goalkeeper.
Oh, he still got it, right?
Like on the edge, on the corner of the 18-yard box.
Play
on the goal
Cavani.
line. He did really well there. Pressed the goal. He won the ball back.
Yeah, shame we don't
And
see
then
any
Luke
other
Shaw
players
runs
doing
Hey,
that.
Pogba. Ooh.
Remember when he got sent off?
Hey,
against
Bruno.
Arsenal?
Bruno won that!
Then when Pogba got sent off against Arsenal for trying to step across and he put his foot, like, scraped his studs down the back of him when he was trying to step across him.
Yeah.
And he got a
I remember
red.
him getting sent off against PSG.
Bruno on Tielemans there.
Oh, yeah,
he
that was a
missed
foul. It was Tielemans knocked the ball away as
Yeah.
Bruno coming, so it looked like his tackle, wasn't it? Bruno needs to be careful, though. He's on a yellow.
He is on a yellow. And that's not quite a yellow, but
That wasn't a
pushing it.
yellow, no.
No. He'll be adding it up, though. And Mike Dean would fucking love to send Bruno off, wouldn't he? If he could, Mike Dean would love to send Bruno off.
Oh,
You
yeah,
see him there,
without
we're getting
doubt.
shots of Mike Dean there.
Without a doubt.
Harvey Barnes on the ball. I don't think Johnny Evans has been particularly good today. He's been pressed quite easily, but their centre-backs have been made to look good by
It's
sort
been a
of
low-par
anonymous
performance,
strikers.
this,
Yeah.
from both teams.
Yeah, because Leicester, have they made a good chance? I mean, they might well make one now. They're counter-attacking here. Pull it back to McTominay. Leicester haven't made one chance for themselves.
No, they haven't.
They had, again. The chance that they scored from wasn't even really a chance. It was
We
20 yards
gifted it.
out.
It was
And
a
also,
gift.
we gave it to him. The other one was Vardy, who you could call it half a chance, but Leicester haven't made a chance.
You look at the mistake. We give him the goal. That Bruno. I don't know why Bruno's not fired up by it.
No.
He should be. He should be
I'm
fired
sure he
up.
is fired up, but it's hard to do it all yourself, isn't it? And that's a good tackle there, apparently.
We'd be lost without Bruno. Absolutely lost. If we hadn't signed him, we wouldn't have made the
You see
top
there
three.
in the middle, it looks like we are playing at a midfield three. Pogba on the left, Fred in the middle, McTominay on the right.
Come on, United. It's there for you.
And then Fred. It's these transitions here where we've really struggled. Pogba's
Right,
done
come
so
on,
well
Pog.
there. Well done. He's fouled there, ref.
Right,
Come on.
foul.
Free kick to United. Pogba did well there. But he's trying to transition from defence to midfield where we're fucking barely moving the ball. But he does well. He just gets the ball away and a clear foul, really.
Still nearly kept it as well.
Yeah. By Maguire
So
passing it between them.
we're still in the same shape now.
I think so. I mean, it looks like a 4-3-3 to me, but then Fred sort of tucks in as a left-sided centre-back when Luke Shaw's attacking, and McTominay seems to be playing centrally now. But before, when they had the ball, it was Pogba, McTominay, Fred in a line of three.
I suppose what Ali
That's a
showed
good,
as well.
yeah, good from Cavani there.
Ah!
Bruno!
Yes!
Is he offside, though?
It's
That's another
offside.
thing. Is he offside?
Wait,
It was fucking close.
Wait, it's not offside, lads. Fucking please count.
Wait, I'm not.
I'm
Please
just scared. This is what I fucking hate VAR for.
Ah, fuck
we
VAR!
can't fucking celebrate.
The
can't
lads are
celebrate.
Does he look like he might be offside?
Oh, what's going on, man? I can't celebrate.
Basically, Bruno scored, guys, and he's taking his hat off.
Fucking.
And if he's
think-
doing this after he might be offside,
You think he's on? Seen the replay.
Cavani.
By great breaking of the
Nah,
lines.
he's
from
on.
Vardy.
He's on all day.
Yeah!
He's on.
Yes! He's well
Fucking
on.
come on!
2-1 United. Bruno.
Goal and an
Woo!
assist. Bruno Fernandes has been trashed.
And
today.
exactly what you said. Even if Cavani's not in the game, he'll get himself in the game. He dropped short, got the ball from Bailly,
And if
made
you-
the ball through.
He scuffed the shot.
That's why
He
Cavani-
scuffed his shot.
Yeah.
No, but
Bruno-
that's also
He's such a good player.
obviously Cavani's done really well there. But
Oh.
Bruno this time
Looking at
making
him,
a
he
run
sits it.
off
Yeah.
him.
Well,
like
both,
it's just,
but
it's
all of
work,
it.
like you need someone
Yeah.
to then make that run off. When your striker drops in,
Yes.
you need someone then to push on beyond him, and that's
Yeah.
what Bruno
That's
did
what
there.
Bruno's
He
done
made
there.
it
Very
easy.
good.
Oh,
And again, he did what Rashford should have done. He just passed it in the corner. He wasn't the
Now
best
I'm
connection.
fucking shitting
He didn't
myself.
smash it.
Couldn't
he just
even
passed it in
fucking
the
celebrate
corner.
because you can't tell.
It's fucking shit, innit? And
Fuck
but
it.
In the end, it was well on. But when you saw him,
He knew.
One of them
I
runs
didn't
where he's
know. We
going
didn't.
through. You knew, didn't you?
I didn't know. I thought it was you know what? When I saw the players celebrating like they did, and Bruno doing that, I thought surely it's safe for us to
Yeah.
celebrate then.
Because Bruno saw the line. He was
Bruno started doing this.
tipping his cap.
Imagine he tipped his cap
yeah,
up
like
and
the
then the
Artful
referee went-
Dodger. Put a coin in me, put a copper in me hat, won't you, for
Oh,
Christmas?
fuck off, right?
Since when he started doing that like he's some West
You
End.
sounded like Russell Brand then.
Did I? I was trying to be the Artful Dodger.
Jammy
going on?
Dodger, more like. I love a Jammy Dodger.
It was a bit jammy, that finish as well, wasn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, Jammy Dodger with a cup of tea.
Perez coming on for
Yeah,
Brighton.
I'm a person that eats a lot of biscuits, but always with tea. Who are these nutcases that just sit there munching on biscuits with just dry?
Is that weird?
No.
I see people doing that.
No, man.
I find it weird, man.
You need digestives or rich
Man, in
tea.
school as well, used to just a lot of people used to bring strawberry creams in their pockets.
Did they?
I remember that weirdly enough. But some people used to wear tracksuits under their school trousers, so
Yeah,
they
people
could
used to do that.
play football in
Straight
their
off.
tracksuits.
Whip your trousers off. Or just short. We used to wear shorts on
Wear your grey Nike jumper.
Oh,
Yes,
that
Rashi.
fucking Rashford, that's good.
Oh, Eddie
Yes, come on now, counter attack. Bruno, up to Fred, make the pass.
played.
Have you got
That'll do.
Christmas biscuits? I've got something.
No,
I've got
not
Christmas pudding.
I've always got
biscuits.
biscuits.
Christmas
We've always
pudding
got
flavour.
Like-
McVitie's.
Have you seen that scene in East is East when the mum goes, "Kids, breakfast ready," and they pour the cookies out? That used to be breakfast in my
I
house.
fucking love East is East.
Like
Such
that
a
is my
good
life.
film. Is it?
Easy is my life. Yeah, like just living.
Are you the kid with the...
Half of me is white, half of me is Indian.
That
Like
was
Where's
filmed
the
I
set?
in Bradford.
It was
in
filmed in Manchester.
Yeah,
It's filmed
both of them.
in Openshaw.
Such a
Yeah.
good film. Anyone who hasn't seen East is East? When did it come out? Like 2000-ish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Somewhere around
Something
that.
like
It's
that,
really
yeah.
good.
It's basically my life
Is it?
in a film.
It's really good.
Like the multiculturalness of it all. Again, Bruno loses the ball. For fuck's sake, lad.
See, at least, I mean, they're counter-attacking.
Come on, United. Come
Don't
on.
commit, B. Stand.
Keep 'em
Well
out.
done.
Well
Well
done.
done, well done, Scotty.
Not Bosnich.
I don't want to watch this anymore.
Nah, I feel sick now. At least Bruno, when he gives it away there, it's in their half.
I can't even have another beer, can I?
You can have one more. It's
Nah,
only-
I can't.
that's like half a pint. You can have another beer. You're not driving for like 3 hours, and that's half a pint. Anyway, Carl Hagan with a super chat. Happy Christmas,
I don't
boys.
trust your units.
I hope surely Bruno is currently considered the best midfielder in the league, if not the world. Always has that captain mentality. Well, that's the thing with Bruno. Adam's saying, and we've
Defend
agreed.
this is 2
He
units.
hasn't
I
been
can't
great.
Defend it.
He hasn't
Come on.
been great.
Defend.
He pops up with the goals.
Well
done, Maguire
defended.
there.
Foul. To him.
He's given a free kick, hasn't he?
No,
Is he
he's
not?
just pointing.
To him.
I think it might have, no, I think it might have been our defender on Maguire there.
Away.
Win that, Harry, win that. Good
Play that
head,
there.
Good head. Push it now, Pogba, push it.
Go on,
didn't
press
wanna foul
him.
them.
Press him.
He didn't want to foul then.
No.
He knew it. Pogba puts his foot out there to foul. So he kind of just went like this into the ball.
It's just-
Come
Jump.
on.
Come on.
Why am I laughing? I'm shitting myself.
It's a fucking massive game, this.
I'd take a draw though, so it's fine.
Fucking shut it. We're in a position now.
But if I say that to myself, then it won't hurt as much.
Christmas grunting.
Do you know when you do those reverse psychology mind tricks on
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah. You know what? At the start, I said I'd take a draw, and just because they scored it in the 95th minute, I'm not. I'm
But
happy with that.
it's the
Yeah, I know
performance
exactly
now.
what you mean. I always
It's the
do it.
performance of Leicester.
This has been one of our worst performances I've ever
the
seen.
No,
performance
it
of
hasn't.
United.
It actually hasn't.
Oh yes,
On
Right,
the ball, it has.
right.
Defensive shape,
ping.
it's been
Bruno's
good.
gone.
No,
on,
Johnny
baby.
Evans done well there.
Johnny Evans.
Press
Johnny
him.
Evans would
Press
start
him.
for United.
Press him.
Offensively, it's been
Still.
poor. Defensively,
Oh, Bruno's
it's
gone,
been-
bro. Bruno's gone. Bruno's gone.
John Evans has gone down. I don't know what happened there. Does he touch him? Oh, fuck off.
Fuck off. If he goes for that.
Might well go.
Oh, no.
Hang on. You can't VAR a yellow card.
No VAR on that. Yeah.
Oi.
Get Bruno off. Take
See,
him
I
off.
would say that, but
Take him
Bruno,
off.
Bruno kind of understands the importance of it all.
He does, but come
But
on.
again, I was about when you said take him off, I was
You were
about to say take him off.
Yeah.
But
Watch all the fucking
I started
moaners
having
now
that
should have been
argument
off.
You wanted to argue
with myself.
instead.
No, I had that
No,
argument
no,
with
I'm joking.
myself
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
head, like
Oh, come on, United. Close him down. Well done, Luke. To him. Ah, for fucking bastards.
Vardy scored.
Ah.
What even happens there?
That was their first shot in the second half. They done fuck all.
Maguire's shit, bro. Fucking trash, man. Them defenders will cost us anything that we ever won. Whether it's
Harry,
fourth,
talks a good
Whether
game,
it's
does
top,
fuck all on the
whether it's
pitch.
second, whatever. These lot will cost us because they're shit.
Perez.
Yeah, we can't get anywhere with that.
Luke
with
Shaw a
that
little bit
defence.
lucky there. Good tackle. Back to Perez. Is he onside there? And he just pulls it back.
Shit. It's shit.
It's on-
The amount of times I watch Maguire watching what's happening in the box.
I mean,
Fucking hate
that's not Maguire's man.
I hate him. He's
That's
crap.
not Maguire's man. I mean, Adam doesn't like him for some reason, but that's not Maguire's man. That's Bailly's man. So if we're having
They're
to
all
go,
shit,
if we're having to go to the
and
defender
Maguire's the
who
biggest
caused
one.
the goal, it's either Baye or
Bro,
Twanzebe.
the ball's
That's
gone
his
past
man.
Maguire,
Yeah,
and he's watched it.
But it's
Captain should be organising a defence and fucking getting in and everything. Fucking hell, that's the game's gone.
£200 million worth of defenders that are shit, every one of them. What's the point? No, I can't.
I wonder if we'll try and actually get another fucking goal now because we sat back for the last 5 minutes. We'll end up conceding another.
Fucking thrown a game. Game was there to be won. Fucking give it away.
Tomine, Fred. That's a foul there, ref. Come on.
Solskjaer would be fuming with that back four. What? I said this the other week about Harry Maguire. A captain should dominate his back four and not just be quiet. He barks out
But does
all
that
the...
mean
A
that you think
captain
that-
leads by example.
Yeah.
Doesn't do...
But do you think that means that we should never concede a goal then? Because we've got
No,
an expensive
no,
centre-back?
but he tells his back four what to fucking do, and he
But there's 2 men at the back. There's Eric Baye and Axel Twanzebe who are both near Vardy there. I understand that. I don't think Maguire necessarily
A dominant
gets
a
the line where
captain
it
of a
should be,
team
but,
tells
like-
he instills fear into the players. You know what's at stake, and sloppy mistakes are costing us.
They're definitely
Individual
stopping
mistakes
costing
have fucked us up.
Just poor defending. No one went with the man. There was 2 men on Vardy, neither of them went with him. And he gets the ball's the shot's going wide as well. You know, that shot from Vardy's going wide. It hits Axel Twanzebe on the way, and that'll be an own goal.
He got fucking lucky against Tottenham, didn't he? That's his second fucking luck.
He's unlucky. Well, he's unlucky about the deflection. He should have been closer to the man, or Baye should have been closer to the man, and Maguire could well have been in a better position to stop the cross as well.
2 points thrown.
Fucking shit finish though.
Fucking hell, what was that, Edda?
Throwing to United. 87th minute. Fucking hell.
Rashford's down. What's happened there?
Looks like he's holding his shoulder. He already had a bad left shoulder before. Got bumped in the back by Harvey Barnes. Oh no, he just pulls his shoulder. It's one of them where it don't look bad,
He's pulled
but
it.
because he's got a bad shoulder, he's yanked his arm there.
Dirty bastard.
It's not like...
Is
I don't
is
think...
that
The thing is, it's not
dislocated?
dirty. It's not dirty because Harvey Barnes... It's not Harvey Barnes' fault that Rashford's got he's playing through a shoulder injury.
He's fucking
But he's held onto his arm, which is... I mean...
Does he know about the injury?
Probably, maybe. I don't know. But you know what I mean? It's not a bad tackle. It's just, in Rashford's case, it's
passed the
fucking
ball
bad.
to Bruno Fernandes, who was on the floor holding his injured leg.
Oh, fuck's sake. What was that for a pass, man?
Luke Shaw passing it into Pogba just straight to their defenders. And now Maddison's got a chance to run to the defence here. Fred getting back, Baye stepping out, missing the chance. Twanzebe clearing it up a little bit, but fucking hell. 88th minute, trying to play out from the back now.
Fucking hell, what was that, Fred? Fuck off.
It's been all game though, hasn't it? Them shit passes. We've been saying it since the first half.
Sloppy from
Just
start
sloppy
to
passing.
finish.
Really sloppy passing.
You're not gonna challenge for anything or win anything when you're playing like this and playing sloppy passes.
Come on then, Bruno. Too far ahead of Rashford and Evans clearing it up. So you press him here though, you force him into a mistake, throw into United.
Played Rashford.
Yeah, Rashford did well, and I think it was Cavani in the middle as well, stopped the pass back to the goalie. Bruno back to
Two
Maguire. I
gifts.
think that was meant for Fred. Yeah, 2 gifts there, goals. That's the shit thing. The second one isn't as big a gift. It's not as blatant a mistake, but Maguire wasn't in a great position to block the cross, and then Baye and Twanzebe both, I don't know whether they both thought it was the other person's man or whoever's man it was didn't track him. And then Twanzebe's a bit unlucky to
Fucking
see
hell.
the ball deflected off him into the net. But if he was closer to Vardy, then that deflection wouldn't have happened.
Don't
Some
give them this
fucking-
ball back now when the ball comes back in.
4-minute stoppage time. Someone's down, injured for Leicester. Who's it? Maddison, holding the
Fuck him.
back of his leg, hamstring area.
Tosser.
I don't know what he's done there. I think fuck all is the answer. Just holding the back of his knee. Yeah. United have to give the ball back to them as well. Or
do we have to?
They will give the ball back, won't they?
You
We're
don't
not
have
gonna
to.
just play it. I know you don't have to, but we're not going to do that. Because we probably won't fucking score anyway, and then we just get slagged off for not giving the ball back. Throwing to United, but it's going to be going back to Leicester, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Push him now, though. You don't get forever on it just because you want to fuck about. Good pressing by Bruno there. You've got to win that, Luke Shaw. Well done. There we
Right,
go, Fred.
come
Good
on!
pressing. Unlucky. It's a good pass out to Harvey Barnes as well. 1-on-1 with Axel. Cuts back inside to Tielemans. It looks like Leicester are more likely to score, doesn't it? If anyone's going to.
Yeah.
United cannot keep the ball at all second half. It's a foul on the edge of the box.
Silly foul.
Who is that? Is that
Fred,
fucking Fred?
Fred again.
He
There's
does
no
that
need
all
to
the
do that,
time.
Fred.
He does it every fucking game.
Stop your fucking moaning. You know you give the ball up. You fouled him.
He does it all the time. He did it against fucking Southampton. Those fouls on the edge of the box, 25, 20 yards out, all the time he does it. Fuck's sake. Free kick to Leicester then, 25 yards out. 92nd minute, about to go into the 93rd. Solskjaer shitting himself on the touchline there. I think it's Maddison taking it.
Away.
It's a good cross.
Just get it away.
Pogba heads it away. Smacked in. Oh.
That was a chance
Looks
that
like
for them.
Yeah, shot deflected and Perez was at the back post and just put it wide, but I think he might have been offside. I don't fucking know though. Headed it, headed out by Pogba, and it's Tielemans, I think, and Perez is at the back post, but I think he might have been offside.
Come on, one last
A minute
chance,
and a half.
United. Come on.
90 seconds to go in the game.
Come on.
2-2, not the worst result, but
No.
Being up twice.
We could been twice.
Yeah.
We should have this in the bag, but we haven't.
no.
It's 2 points dropped. Because Leicester have
least.
not been at the races at all today.
No.
And neither have we.
No, but at least we've made chances. We've made 3 really good chances, or 4 really good chances and scored 2. They've had 1 chance and scored 2 goals. We gave them the other one.
Forward. How bad you want it?
Dominic. United passing it around the back here. It's again. If you look now, you got Maguire there. That's a good pass actually out to Luke Shaw on the left hand side. It's a shit touch from Luke Shaw though. Keeps it in. Back to Bruno. Across to McTominay. 35, 40 yards out. McTominay to Axel. On the right hand side. We're going to try and get across in. Throw into United.
Right, throw
25 yards out on the right hand side.
20 seconds left. Just get fucking
All
forward.
they're saying, everyone
Get it
up.
forward.
18 seconds left. We played it a bit of a short one. And Rashford offside.
That's it.
Man.
Wasted.
Why are you offside there?
2 points lost.
Come
This.
down the line to receive the ball and you're offside.
He'll be kicking him. He'll be fucking fuming with that
He will
defence.
be fucking fuming. Quite rightly so. Ole Solskjaer fuming. Full time. 2-2. United have drawn with Leicester. What are your thoughts on that, Andy?
2 points lost. We've just given them the goals. That was it. First goal, Bruno Fernandes, Harry Maguire as well. Goals that are preventable. The second one was a complete deflection. That's fair enough. But where the fuck is the dominant back four? If you want to do something in a league, I've said this last week, you want to do something. You want to challenge. Even if you want to win something, you need a dominant back four and a dominant captain. And we haven't fucking got any of that.
Yeah, the review's going to be coming in a few minutes with me and Jay. If you check in the comments, the pinned comment there will be the review. So click on that and you can go straight to that for when we've done on the watch along. Adam, you've been pretty quiet for the last few minutes, just taking in the last few minutes that we've seen there.
Waste of time. I wanted to go, to be honest. I didn't want to watch that game. Game was crap. We played crap. We deserved to draw. I would have taken a draw before the game, but after the way the game goes, you need to be winning this. And these are the reasons why we won't challenge for the league, because we've got a shit defence that's worth God knows how much. They can't defend, can't pass wind.
He's right.
And that's why. Simple as.
So when you say after the way the game went, we should have been winning it, is that
We
because
should
of
have
the
won that
mistakes
game.
or because of the chances we
A
had?
team
or
that's
both?
going to win the league wins that game.
Right.
Yeah.
Liverpool win that game.
Clinical.
United now 4 points behind Liverpool, same games, 1 point behind Leicester. Still with the game in hand. We're on equal points with all the top teams, and we're still third and a point clear of Everton in fourth. A game in hand on Leicester, obviously, because we just played them and we had a game in hand before. If we win that game in hand, we still go 2 points above Leicester. We're 4 points off the top. It's not no crisis by any means.
No, it's not a crisis.
After the way the game went,
it's
1-0
the
up,
anger at the
2-1 up.
performance. It's a fucking anger at his back. Lackluster,
The first goal-
sloppy passing, no urgency forward, pass, side. Just a bit like the Man City game. Just nothing there. No creative spark. No dominance from the back to the
You
middle
can
to the
create
front.
as much as you want, though. This defense won't keep clean sheets.
It won't.
It won't keep clean. It's not well drilled, the defense. It's not well led.
It's not settled
the
either.
defense. It's awful.
Right, we're going to be back. We'll talk about United's chances. We'll talk about the goals. We'll talk about the league as well in the review in a few moments. We'll also have the fan cams with Andy and Adam and Stephen. Me and Jay will be back in just a minute. Again, click that pinned comment on the comments there and you'll be able to join the review as we go live in just a few minutes. United have drawn 2-2 with Leicester. Still only 4 points off the top. We're still at a point behind Leicester with a game in hand. United are clear in third, having played the same amount of games as pretty much everyone else around us now. So it's not the worst thing ever, but like you said, we're up twice.
Oh, it's
ended up
simple.
drawing. Not very good.
Beat Liverpool twice, we win the league. Yeah, easy that, isn't it?
Simple. Right, we'll be back in just a few minutes with the review. We'll see you in a bit.